thing, and I've said this before during, Perry Central Hazard games, especially in baseball, probably more so than baseball than any other sport. We've got a phenomenal Little League here in Hazard and Perry County, and a lot of these kids grew up, they were teammates in Little League. They played All-Star together, and then all of a sudden high school comes around. You sort of have to pick and choose where you're going to go, and I think that's one thing that makes this baseball rivalry a little more special is that Little League factor, them growing up together.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And, the neat thing about that is lots of friendships that are made when they were teammates in minor league and Little League, and now that they're playing high school ball, the rivalry is still there, but at the same time, the friendships are too.
That's right. Yeah.
And more so, I think, than any other sport.
Yeah, baseball, unless you get hit by a pitch, the ball hits you, it's not relatively considered a contact sport like, basketball and football. And a lot of these kids, they'll play together tonight, and they'll go to Dairy Queen and get them an ice cream. And
honestly, it is, and it's just it's different than any other team sport that we have here in the mountains. But you're right, the rich tradition of Little League. It goes back to the days, and some of our older fans here that are my age and older, they can recall the days when Little League was at Collins Field, where the pavilion sits now, and that's where everybody played baseball, and that's where a lot of the folks that are still working in Little League, and you got the Norman Barkers and people like him that were raised up in that in that time period that were up there at Collins Field, coming through there, and they began coaching, and a lot of these kids' parents played there.
Yeah, they did, and now obviously the pavilion sits there. The Perry County Park is home to Little League, and now Perry Central's baseball field. And if you drive through, if you're coming to the game, you may want to maybe try to step on the gas a little bit. It's always real crowded. We see teams over on the Little League field, the minor league field, the T-ball field. As far as the eye can see, you're going to have baseball action going on here today. Also, Coach, a big softball game going on, over on WZQQ 97.9. The All-A Regional Championship between Hazard and Leslie County is on the air. John Newell bringing you all the action from Hyden, Kentucky. We'll try to provide scores and updates, but we do want to thank you for tuning us in here on WSGS 101.1. You can also listen to the audio feed on the WSGS Facebook and YouTube channels. It'll be audio only, but we settle in, and we hope to bring you a high-quality baseball game here between two old friends and rivals. We'll go ahead and send it back to the station for our first commercial break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the teams and have you a little closer to first pitch action right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Pico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today, and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Having electric motor problems? Then you, my friend, need to call Maggard Electric. Located on Highway 15, 6 miles north of Hazard, Maggard Electric has over 300 electric motors in stock, and their EASA-approved staff has more than 30 years' experience in electric motor repair. Swimming pool motors and complete pumps, motor for air compressors, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners. At Maggard Electric, they have it, or they'll get it at the best price. Maggard Electric, serving Perry and surrounding counties. Highway 15 north of Hazard, 436-6886.
April is Oral Cancer Awareness Month. Did you know every hour, 365 days a year, someone dies of oral cancer? Yet when detected and treated early, survival rates may increase. Little Flower Clinic would like to encourage you to call and schedule a visit with our dental team. Our professionals do oral cancer screenings on every new patient or cleaning. Make the call. Schedule that appointment today with Dr. Tamara Corellis or Dr. Arnold Sloan, 487-9505. Remember, awareness today could bring a cure tomorrow.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, you know. No doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Welcome back, folks, to Perry County Central High School in Hazard, Kentucky for a big 54th District matchup between the Commodores and the Bulldogs. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier set to bring you all the action. Just had our captain's meeting and with the coaches, the head coach of the Commodores, Twain Willis, and the head coach for the Hazard Bulldogs, Chris Barney, taking a look at the records for these two teams. Perry Central comes in at 10-6 on the season. They are 2-3 in the 14th region, 1-0 in the district. The Bulldogs 11-8 on the season, 3-3 in the region, also 1-0 in the district. And coach, you know, Leslie County's having a good team, a good year, a very good ball club over in Hyden. Both the wins for the Commodores and the Bulldogs come against Buckhorn. So right now with the district seeding, you're probably looking at the winner of this game sort of being in the driver's seat until they play Leslie County.
Yeah, this is a big game for sure. And, you know, it's kind of uncharacteristic. You know, you got, like you said, you got Perry Central coming in 10-6, Hazard coming in 11-8. This is not typical records for these two teams at this time of the year. They usually are winning a little bit more, and they're both feeling their way along, and nobody has come to the forefront and taken over and really shown themselves to be the best team in the district yet.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And you know, when you look at teams outside the district, I think Knott County has defeated both of these teams. So you would obviously put them, you know, up to the front of the pack as far as, you know, maybe region goes. Powell County's off to a good year.
From what I understand, Powell's really good.
And Wolf County. Wolf County has a really good baseball team. And, you know, when we start getting a little closer to the postseason, you know, you start forecasting those teams that are going to be in the regional tournament. I think those folks will, you know, will have a good chance to be there, and so will these two teams in a highly competitive 14th regional tournament, which will take place at Knott County Central High School, from what I've been told. The district this year will be at Leslie County. So both these teams, coach, warm-up's already underway. I thought we may have a little break for the anthem, but it looks like we're going to get ready to play here.
I think it's game time, yeah.
Taking a look at the Commodores defensively, they're going to go with Tanner Perkins on the mound. The catcher tonight for Perry Central will be Nolan Wooten. At first base will be Jaden Willis. Second baseman, Dylan Elkins. Third baseman, Sheldon Ritchie. And the shortstop tonight for the Commodores, Devin Gayhart. The outfield looks like this: Derek Fields in left, Ethan Fields in center, and Dylan Howard in right field. So a solid defensive alignment tonight for the Commodores, Coach.
Yeah, you know, these and you. I know we've talked about it so much, but these guys hang out together in the off season. But now on nights like tonight, there's no buddies out there tonight. No, it's getting after it.
Win or go home right now. Perkins once again on the mound for Perry Central, 4.62 ERA. On the season, the batting lineup for the Bulldogs looks something like this. They will be led off by Tucker Napier. He will be the pitcher tonight for Hazard. Up second will be Trace Kincaid, the shortstop. Max Pelfrey batting third. The first baseman, Gage Logan, batting cleanup. The third baseman, Skylar Cheney, will bat fifth. He will be playing right field. Talon Goins sixth in center. Clint Davidson seventh, and he will be the catcher for Hazard. The second baseman, Isaiah Johnson, will bat ninth, and Evan Aikman, the left fielder, will bat ninth for the Bulldogs. And Coach, buddy, we are
first pitch time. And Jeff, you and I had the opportunity earlier in the week to watch the Bulldogs when they took on Buckhorn, and they got some guys that's got some pop in their bat.
They really do. Tucker Napier, 397 hitter, followed by Trace Kincaid, 450, and then Max Pelfrey, 279, but with tons of power.
Yeah, these guys can hit it.
And we're set for play. The first pitch from Perkins is going to be low for ball one. Really a nice setup here. I want to talk about the new scorers table.
This is nice.
Press box here. We're right behind home plate. A great look down the line for Tucker Napier. loops one over the third baseman's head, going to fall into left field, for a leadoff single for Tucker Napier.
Yeah. Nice beginning for the Bulldogs. You know, Napier just stayed on that ball, hit it right over the third baseman's head, just inside the line.
And here we're going to have a chance to see what, Coach Barney is going to do. He's got a lot of speed on first with Napier, big bat with Kincaid, but we've seen Kincaid be able to get the bunt down. Does he play conservative? We'll try to get this runner to second base. Here's the pitch from Perkins. Fouled back off the backstop. Strikes 1 to Kincaid.
Trace Kincaid has proved he's a legitimate hitter. They may turn him loose to swing the bat, but you never know. The baseball coaches, they like to fool you just a little bit, so you never know. He may square here in just a second and lay one down.
They don't like to show their hand too soon.
They don't.
Here's the second pitch from Perkins. Catches the inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes to Trace Kincaid.
Yeah, well, that was a good pitch there. He just painted the inside corner.
Perkins, saw him a lot last year. He's got a real overpowering fastball when he can locate it, and he found the inside part of the plate with that one. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Kincaid fouls this one back. Count will remain.
Perkins got the pitcher's count now. He's in the driver's seat if he can stay there.
So important to get ahead to batters, especially, good batters like Kincaid, 450 hitter, lots of speed. Bulldogs don't strike out a lot from the plate, so they're going to put the ball in play. Curveball misses just outside, going to be ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trace Kincaid. Good crowd offhand. Originally, this game was scheduled for 5:30. They moved it back, and a lot of folks here at 5:30 looking for baseball, but they're still here. They haven't gone in.
Always a good crowd for this one.
Kincaid fouls this one long, but out of play down the left field line. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And you got the traditional crowd on the hill lining the road up there. That's always been a great place to watch baseball. I've sat up there and watched a lot of games myself. That is to me that's the best seats in the house.
Especially if it's a little bit cool outside. Not the case here today. As Kincaid hits this one right up towards center field. That's going to get down, get past the center fielder off the wall. Napier round second. He's giving him the goal side. He's coming home. There's going to be a play at the plate. He's going to be safe. No-out double for Trace Kincaid to score Tucker Napier. Bulldogs strike first.
Yeah, he got around on that one, hit it to left center field. Left-hander did, and it was slicing away from the outfielder, and he had no chance to get it.
Double and an RBI for Trace Kincaid, and that's something you sort of alluded to earlier, Coach. The top of this lineup for Hazard, a lot of good hitters, and that's something the Commodores are going to have to deal with today.
Yeah, these guys put the ball in play.
1-0, Bulldogs on top, nobody out here in the top of the first inning. From Perry County Central High School, Commodore Field, Perkins fastball. And they're going to be strike 1 on the new batter, number 7, Max Pelfrey. Kincaid out at second. We commented, too, how athletic he is. He's going to stretch that lead as far as he can. Big curveball from Perkins, fouled off.
Good pitch there. He got it down to where Pelfrey couldn't leave it alone, but he couldn't hit it.
And that's the thing, in high school, if you've got a guy that can, has a nice fastball and then can locate that curveball, they're just so much more effective on the mound.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perkins working in there nicely. No balls, 2 strikes to Pelfrey. Pelfrey gets this one on the ground. Slow roller over towards third. Richie fields it, throws on the run to retire Max Pelfrey at first base, but Kincaid, heady base running, moves over to third.
Yeah, and now with 1 out and the runner on third, Hazard is in good shape to get another one across the plate.
Gage Logan, another big right-hander for the Bulldogs, coming to the plate, 319 on the year. Plays third base for Hazard, Coach Barney. So now the only runner that Perkins has to deal with on third base. Logan at the plate, and here you got to sort of go after the batter, Coach.
Yeah.
Fastball just misses off the outside corner. 1 ball, no strike. Just a bit outside. They already got the lights on out in the outfield. I don't
think they need them right now.
sun ball is right in our eyes. This pitch from the Commodores finds a strike zone. Tanner Perkins locates that fastball, evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Perkins so far is locating the ball pretty good consistently.
Yeah, he is. There's a nice curveball, just misses out of the zone. Ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a good-looking pitch, actually.
You know, the hit that Napier got wasn't a hard hit ball. It was just a little CNI single over the third baseman's head. But now Kincaid squared one up, took it to the gap.
Yeah.
That's really the only pitch Perkins is, sort of messed up on.
Yeah, he laid that one up, left it up high in the strike zone. And when you do that, the good hitters are going to drive it.
That curveball misses low in the zone. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Gage Logan. 1 out, runner on third. Bulldogs on top 1-0, and that's ball 4. So Logan going to get a free pass, free trip to first base. Runners on the corners now for Hazard.
Didn't miss by much, but it's just a little low.
Skylar Cheney, the right fielder for Hazard, coming to the plate now. He wears number 1, hits .439 on the season. Getting the signal from Coach Barney over at third. You hear the Commodore dugout saying, hey, we got to get an out right here.
And, you look at the top of this lineup, the 1 through 5, these guys are all up there, high 300s, 400 hitters for the Bulldogs, and they've had good at-bats so far.
Here's the pitch from Tanner Perkins. Going to be catch the outside corner, strike 1 to Skylar Cheney. Boy, if you're Hazard, runners on first and third, only 1 out. And Coach Barney, you'd love to put another 1 or 2 across the plate right here.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
This one's skied high in the outfield. It's going to be in the right center field gap. Going over his fields to make the catch in center field, but Kincaid is going to tag from third, score easily. It's going to be 2 outs, but the Bulldogs push another 1 across, 2-0 Hazard.
Yeah, that's a tough situation there for the Commodores. With that runner on third, less than 2 outs, it's tough. It's tough if they put the ball in play. In most areas, they're going to get that run in.
Yeah, you see major leaguers be able to throw somebody out from there, but they're in the major leagues for a reason. The long throw. First pitch of the new batter, Talon Goins finds a strike zone. No balls, 1 strike to Goins. Goins playing in center field tonight for Hazard, a .321.
This young man can pop the ball, too. He hits it hard.
Watch his second pitch fastball come right down the middle. Goins behind quickly. No balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, Goins is tall. He gets those arms extended. He can drive the baseball.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch from Perkins. Curveball fouled off. Count remains 0-2.
I'd say Goins like to have that one back. That was a good pitch to hit, and he got around just a little bit late.
Yeah, just didn't really catch the middle of the baseball. So we got underneath it, fouled it off. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the first inning, curveball hit high in the air. Second baseman Elkins going over, gets under, and squeezes it for out number 3. So the Bulldogs are able to score 2 runs on 2 hits, leave 1 runner at first, and we'll go to the home half of the first after this short break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service Company offers a wide range of products including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts and structure, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights. They even have muck and Matterhorn boots and a wide selection of knee pads. Mine Service, locally owned on Highway 15 just south of Hazard, also with a branch on Business 23 in Wise, Virginia. Celebrating over 100 years in the mining industry. Mine Service Company. Dig into Fazoli's Italian classics and find your new favorite. Our baked ziti, baked spaghetti, and loaded fettuccine alfredo are prepared with fresh, high-quality ingredients. And all your favorite sauces and toppings, cooked to bubbly perfection. These Italian classics are loaded with flavor and handcrafted to order, just for you. And you can't forget about our unlimited signature garlic breadsticks. Find your new favorite with our Italian classics and break breadsticks with us only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks, dining only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management, LLC.
Welcome back, folks, to Perry County Central High School here at Commodore Field. The Bulldogs and the Commodores in a big 54th District baseball matchup. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier. Coach, Commodores find themselves quickly behind 2-0, trailing the Bulldogs, but they'll get a chance to rectify that here in the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, you know, these the Bulldogs, like you had mentioned, top half of that lineup, buddy, has been pretty productive so far, and they look good again going up there today and pushing runs across. So, you know, they're doing what they do.
Yes, they are. We'll set the defensive alignment for you. For the Bulldogs on the mound tonight for Hazard, Tucker Napier, 1.28 ERA, 2-1 record on the season. Catching tonight for Hazard, Clint Davidson. Over at first will be Max Pelfrey. The second baseman tonight will be Isaiah Johnson. At third, Gage Logan. The shortstop will be Trace Kincaid. The outfield is Evan Aikman in left field, Talon Goins in center, and Skylar Cheney playing right field tonight. And Tucker Napier, coach, just off to a really good start for the young Bulldog pitcher. He's got a overpowering fastball, and when his off-speed stuff's working, you know, he's even more difficult to hit.
Am I right? He's a freshman. Is that right?
I want to think sophomore. I think he's sophomore. But with this COVID and the extra years,
it's hard to sometimes read it.
I'll get the year for you as he steps on the mound and gets ready for the first pitch to Devin Gayhart. Misses low and away, ball one. Gayhart, 206 hitter on the season, starting shortstop, and Devin's got a lot of speed. He can cause problems on the bases. Pitch misses outside the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to Gayhart. This pitch from Napier finds the outside part of the plate, strike one. Tucker Napier is a sophomore. I thought I was right. This pitch fouled off the backstop by Gayhart. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Gayhart. Hazard wearing the blue uniforms with the old gold pinstripes. Commodores white pants, red pinstripes, red tops. A lot like the Cincinnati Reds up there.
Yeah, they do.
Call time. Time was granted for Gayhart. He steps out. A good thing that would have been a strike 3.
Yeah, that was right down the chute.
I think the home plate umpires, what he's saying, hey, man, if you're going to call time, you got to do a little bit quicker.
Well, and you should. You know, I know hitters love to do that, but you're a little bit late if you're waiting. When that pitcher's into his motion, it's hard to get a timeout at that point.
A little gamesmanship going on now.
Oh,
Napier,
sure, yeah.
Napier steps off the mound, forces Gayhart to back out of the box. The fastball hit hard to the shortstop, takes a tricky hop, fielded over there. Nice play at shortstop by Trace Kincaid. Took a tricky hop on him. He's able to field it cleanly and retire Gayhart at first.
That could have caused him problems, but he stayed right on it.
Nice hard hit ball by Gayhart. Just hit it right at Trace Kincaid.
Yeah, he hit it right on the nose.
Next batter for the Commodores, number 27, Derek Fields. .333 hitter on the season. Playing left field tonight for Perry Central. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 1 to Field. Napier back on the mound, gets the sign, set to deliver another fastball. Fields couldn't catch up to that one. Quickly behind, no balls, 2 strikes.
Eric's up there getting his cuts in, though. He got 2 good cuts, just couldn't find it.
Here's the pitch from Napier, another fastball fouled off the backstop. Count will remain 0-2. Dylan Elkins on deck for the Commodores. Here's the pitch from Napier, another fastball swung on and missed by Fields, but it's dropped by the catcher, thrown down to first to retire Derek Fields. Nice play back there by Clint Davidson to hang with it to retire Derek Fields.
Yeah, he did. He didn't panic. Took his time. Got a good throw down there to first.
Dylan Elkins to the plate now, starting at second base tonight. .349 hitter on the season. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Hazard on top 2-0 early on in this one. Curveball from Napier misses outside, ball one. We'll come back with a fastball here. If I had to prophesize.
Yeah, right down the chute, too.
Foul back off the mask of Clint Davidson. It's going to be strike one on Elkins. 1-1 strike.
The Elkins got out, like you said, got off to a good start this season. He hit 349, one of the most productive hitters in the Commodore lineup. So you got to feel like that they like seeing him up there at the plate.
Oh yeah, that three spot's a very important spot, and this one came right back at me. Thank goodness for that net.
Yeah.
You've been finishing this one by yourself, as I assure you, I would not have recovered.
No, I was going to say I would have took that one right on the old noggin.
1-2 strikes to Dylan Elkins. Curveball misses high, evens the count, 2-2. Good at bat by Elkins, working the count, fell behind early, but battling back. Napier gets the sign from Davidson. Comes set, here's the pitch, curveball, hit hard over the third. Backhand play by Logan, long throw across the diamond. Ball got by Pelfrey over at first base, so
that was a tough play there. He had to make a good play on the ball at first, and then at third base, and then he had to come up and make a good throw, and the runner was bearing down on him. So that was a tough play anyway.
Yeah, tough to score that one. Either an infield hit or an error. Either way, Elkins safe at first. A runner on first for the Commodores. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning with Tanner Perkins coming to the plate. Perkins, 391 hitter on the season.
Leading hitter for the Commodores.
Quick throw by Napier over to first. Chases Elkins back, but he dives back safely. Two outs. Not really concerned with a runner here as he throws back again. Shows you what I know. He's maybe very concerned with a runner.
Yeah, he's going to keep him close.
Well, they know Perkins. If he can get something to the gap right here, Elkins has the speed to score from first. Here's the pitch to Perkins. Misses in the dirt. It'll be ball one. Great job by Davidson to keep that one off the backstop.
Yeah, he's active back there.
That one gets to the backstop. Elkins.
He was trying. Davidson was trying the sunglasses there with the sun bearing straight down in his eyes from center field, and he ditched them just now. He said, "I can't handle those."
I'm telling you, really tough spot here for the next maybe 20 minutes or so. That sun dips down behind the trees on the other side of the North Fork, and we'll be sitting a whole lot prettier over here.
Yeah, it's a little warm right now.
1-ball, no strikes to Perkins. Here's the pitch from Napier. Runner goes, hit, ground ball. A nice little hit and run that time. Elkins,
it was
going to be safe at second. Perkins with a 2-out single puts runners on first and second for the Commodore. Back-to-back hits for the Commodores, but it moves a runner over in the scoring position, a runner with a lot of speed, and Dylan Elkins. Now Connor Combs comes to the plate, the designated hitter, hitting .241 on the season. Courtesy runner coming in for Perkins, where he's the pitcher. That will be Jeffrey Hancock. Connor Combs, one of these guys coached, suffered a knee injury during football season, had to have his ACL repaired. He's just recently released. Now, he's not, I don't know how much he's pitching. I know he's played the field some, but tonight getting the call to be the designated hitter for Coach Willis.
And it's just good to see him back out there being able to compete after everything. He went through a hard year, and I know he was. You could see the hurt in his eyes at every football game.
Oh yeah,
he took it. It was a pretty tough situation for him. So to see him back out here is a good feeling.
No balls, no strikes to Connor Combs. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch from Napier, fastball. Going to miss just a little high. Going to be ball one to Combs. Elkins at second, Hancock at first, a courtesy runner. Napier gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Hit hard in the outfield. That's going to be down. Elkins going to round third. And misplayed by the center fielder.
So you may see a couple come in.
Elkins scores. Hancock scores. Combs holds up at second. A 2-out single and an error for Connor Combs, and we're all tied at 2s here in the bottom of the first.
And that was a hard hit ball. He got the big part of the bat on that one and drove it.
Ball was misplayed out in center field by Goins. Just like it took a bad hop, scooted under his glove, and allowed one run was going to score anyway, but allowed the other run to come on in and tie this thing up. So
and allowed the hitter to settle in second base and score position as well.
3 back-to-back hits for the Commodores with Sheldon Ritchie coming to the plate, a 267 hitter on the season. Napier gets the sign. Here's the first pitch to Ritchie. Big cut, miss. Strike 1. Ritchie getting a start at third base tonight for the Commodores. Coach Willis, here's the pitch. Fouled right back to you this time.
Yeah. And I had no shot at it either. No, I couldn't have defended myself.
Your good friend Jamie Hughes. You remember he went to the Reds game and we put him in with them helmets one time? I think we may need something like that back here.
We probably do.
Ritchie goes down swinging, 3 pitches, 3 strikes, but the Commodores scored 2 runs on 3 hits, and we're all tied after 1 inning. 2-2. We'll be back for the top of the second after this short break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Max, your tax refund at Kimper Furniture. We've got the whole store on sale at awesome deals, but Kimper is offering you more. Take your choice of instant savings equal to twice the sales tax or up to 36 months financing, same as cash, interest free. It's all up to you, but either way you go, you're going to save big time during Kimper's Max Your Tax sale. Only for a limited time at Kimper's in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Welcome back, folks. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier here at Perry Central's Commodore Field. Big 54th District matchup. Crosstown rivals, Hazard and Perry Central taking on one another in high school baseball. 2-2 after 1 inning. We do have an update from the girls All-A Regional Softball Championship. Hazard's on top early, 2-0 over Leslie County. Once again, you can tune that game in on WZQQ 97.9. John Newell and Scott Napier bringing you the action over from Hyden, Kentucky.
Jeff, we got I know we won't, I don't think we're airing it, but I know the Commodore softball team, Perry Central softball team, is going to be playing in Owensboro tomorrow in the 2A state tournament, so best of luck to them.
Playing Union County, is that what you said? Big curveball from Perkins finds the strike zone. It's going to be strike 1
pitch, too.
On Clint Davidson. It'll be Davidson, Isaiah Johnson, and Evan Aikman up for the Bulldogs here in the top of the second. Next pitch from Perkins, fastball, finds the strike zone. No balls, 2 strikes to Davidson. Davidson back in the box. Here's the pitch from Perkins. Big curveball, skied high in the infield. Elkins calls for it. Now Gayhart chases him away, squeezes it for out number 1 here in the top of the second. And that's the thing that also that curveball does, Coach, is you start swinging underneath it a little bit. And we've seen the last 2 outs by the Bulldogs have been the infield pop-ups.
Yeah, and you know, from the Perry Central standpoint, you want that ball hit up in the air where people can get under it.
Coming to the plate for Hazard.
You consistently put it in play on the ground, good things will happen.
That's right. Isaiah Johnson, second baseman, 162 hitter on the season. First pitch was a ball, second pitch a ball as well. 2 balls, no strikes to Isaiah Johnson. Perkins back on the mound. This one fouled off by Johnson. It's going to put a 1 in the strike column. 2 balls, 1 strike to Johnson. Pretty even pitch count so far as well, Coach. 28 pitches for Perkins and 21 for Tucker Napier.
Yeah, it is even.
Next pitch from Perkins misses outside. Going to be ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to Isaiah Johnson. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. This pitch misses just outside.
Well, that was close.
Ball 4, so 3 base on balls for Isaiah Johnson. He's going to be 1 out base runner for Hazard.
Good at bat there for that young man too. I mean, he was patient and was not going to offer at a bad pitch.
That's 2 walks given up tonight by Perkins and the Commodores. First one didn't hurt him, was left stranded. This one we'll wait and see as Evan Aikman comes to the plate, starting left fielder, 204 hitter on the season. Perkins throws over, chases Johnson back, but he's safe.
A long-time umpire and basketball official as well out there, Dirk Blancham, in the field, got things under control.
Dirk has been doing this quite a while. One of our best. This one fouled off by Aikman.
Perkins got that in on his fist there, and it was hard for him to bat it off.
Not really a whole lot you can do with that one.
No, that's a tough one to handle.
I mean, you make a decision pretty much to get out of the way or swing at it, you know. You set a real good pitch. Curveball right on the hands. Perkins gets the sign from his catcher, Nolan Wooten. Here's the pitch. Going to miss the low one away. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Evan Aikman. Runner on first in the form of Isaiah Johnson. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Score is tied 2-2. This one hit hard and deep to left field. Derek Fields going back, giving chase. Gets under it and squeezes it for out number 2. That ball was hit a ton, but right at Derek Field. So now that flips this Bulldog lineup over back to the top. Tucker Napier already with a single and come around to score a run in the first inning.
And for the Commodores, I'm sure they're hoping if they can get out of this unscathed, coming back in to hit, it's going to be a big boost for them.
Tucker Napier, once again, the pitcher tonight for Hazard, 397 hitter on the season. First pitch from Perkins is a curveball, drops in there, strike 1.
Jeff, I'm impressed with Perkins. He's got good location, and he's not throwing too many balls right down the middle. He's making Hazard make decisions and got pretty good location. And when he misses, he's not missing much.
No, you're right. He's throwing pretty good inning and 2/3 here. This pitch fouled back by
right
Napier.
back at me again.
That's right, you're in the danger zone. No balls, 2 strikes to Tucker Napier.
I had that one though. I would have caught it right in the mouth.
There's a dentist in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, oral surgeon, I believe is what you need.
That would have been serious.
Oh. Perkins, here's the 0-2 pitch. Runner goes, fouled off, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Score tied 2-2. Deuce is wild on that scoreboard right now. Hazard struck first in the top of the first inning, scored 2. Commodores come back in the bottom of the first with 2 outs, put 2 on the board. That's how we stand, 2-2. Here's the pitch. This one hit back at Perkins. He fields it. Underhand toss.
That's a good play on that.
Over to first. Nice play, fielding his position by Tanner Perkins. And the Bulldogs did not get a hit that inning. Did not score a run. No Commodore errors. Left 1 on base via the walk. And we've played, 1.5 innings? We'll come back for the bottom of the second after this short break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Appalachian Wireless, where your connections matter the most, and they make staying connected very simple. At this very moment, you can get up to $550 off select devices on new or renewed line. Then simply choose the Appalachian Unlimited or Mix and Match plan, and you're good to go. This offer good in-store only. Terms and conditions may apply. And by the way, 10% off all accessories. So pay a visit to your favorite Appalachian Wireless location today, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
If your sink won't drain just like it should, who you gonna call? Hot Toilet! If your toilet's clogged and it don't smell good, who can you call? Hot Toilet! Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
Welcome back, folks, to Perry County Central High School here at Commodore Field. A big baseball matchup between the Bulldogs of Hazard and the Commodores of Perry Central. We're all tied 2-2 as we move to the bottom of the second inning. Jeff Campbell and the Hall of Famer Coach Randy Napier bringing you all the action. And, Coach, about what we expected early on. Landing a few punches, but otherwise just sort of feeling one another out.
We're seeing good baseball. That's what we're seeing. These teams, like you said, they're feeling each other out, and they're taking advantage of what's there for them, and just two pretty good looking ball clubs right now.
As Tucker Napier will once again be on the mound for Hazard, he will face the first baseman Jaden Willis, 171 hitter. Then it will be Ethan Fields and Nolan Wooten. So 6, 7, 8 due up, or 7, 8, 9 due up, for the Commodores. First pitch swung on and missed by Willis. Strike one. Willis steps out of the box. Now he's back in. Waits the pitch from Napier. Swung on, fouled right back between my eyes. Had it not been for that net.
Oh, you had that one, though.
Remind me, if we ever go to one of these things and there's not a net there, not to sit where we are.
No, we'll sit down one of the foul lines.
What'd you say, up top, maybe?
Yeah, we have to.
Willis fouls this one off. 2 balls, no strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to Jaden Willis.
You're still shook from that foul ball, I'm telling you. Good thing is the sun is going over the mountain.
Jaden Willis, a hard hit ball over to third base, fielded by Gage Logan. Pumps once, throws on to first to retire Willis for out number 1. Nice play over there by Logan. We were doing a game last year. I think it was Jarrett Napier. Me and Jarrett were doing one, and we had a table set up right here. And see where they've got that? I know the folks listening can't see it. Where they've got that netting tied, one went right through there. And how it didn't hit anybody, I'll never know.
You try to relax here, and when that ball gets fouled off, you still react, but you wouldn't react fast enough to get that ball off of you.
Up to the plate now for the Commodores, the center fielder, Ethan Field, 355 hitter on the season, batting from the left side, the senior. Swings and misses at the first pitch from Napier, strike one. Here's the pitch. Going to miss high, curveball. Evens count, 1 apiece. Fields choke him way up on that.
Yeah, way up on. I was going to say the same thing.
Hits this one. Foul and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ethan Fields. Good crowd on hand. A lot of
really is
bleachers full. People sitting down both foul lines up top. Napier with a pitch. Misses outside. Going to be
that didn't miss by much. That looked like a pretty good pitch. It was right on the edge.
I think of the Bulldog dugout was wanting strike 3. Evens to count, 2 apiece. Napier gets the sign from Davidson. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing on and miss by Fields. He's going to go down on strikes for out number 2. That is the 3rd strikeout of the night for Tucker Napier. Coming to the plate now for Perry Central, the catcher, number 9, Nolan Wooten, 324 hitter on the season. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Tie score, 2-2.
Nolan has played a lot of baseball for the Commodores.
He sure has. Been a long-time fixture behind the plate in that catcher position. Here's the pitch from Napier in the dirt, blocked by Davidson. 2 balls, no strikes to Nolan Wooten. Dad, assistant coach Johnny Wooten, calling the pitches. Doing a fantastic job here thus far early on.
Woo loves baseball.
He sure does. Big Mets fan. This one hit hard but foul.
Smoked that one. He got around a little too quick, but he smoked that one.
Johnny Wooten, a big Mets fan. I don't guess we'll hold that against him too much, you know.
He's in Reds country, though.
That's right.
He's got to live with us.
2 balls, 1 strike to Nolan Wooten. Tucker Napier comes set. Here's the pitch. Hit hard in the gut. Right center field. It's going to be down. Wooten's going to round first. He's going to take a turn to second. He's going to go in safely at second with a 2-out stand-up double for Nolan Wooten. Nice piece of hitting.
Yeah, it was.
Nolan Wooten worked the count in his favor.
Number 2, Devin Gayhart.
We're going to have a courtesy runner for Wooten, where he's the catcher. That will bring Devin Gayhart back to the top of the lineup. Leadoff hitter for the Commodores, grounded down to the shortstop on a hard hit ball, his first at bat.
That's a good opportunity for the Commodores. You know, you got a runner in scoring position. Need a little base hit there to probably drive him home. What's up, man?
So Gayhart steps back into the plate. Gets Parker Maggard, the courtesy runner, back there at second. He dives back safely. Once again, Gayhart, a .206 hitter on the season, lots of speed. Defense playing back. Wouldn't be surprised if he tried to put down a bunt here. But
I was thinking the same thing. Wouldn't be a bad situation. That third baseman is playing a little more than halfway, and first baseman is deep.
1 ball, no strikes to Gayhart. Napier comes set. Here's the pitch. This one finds the strike zone, even count. 1 ball, 1 strikes. Tie ball game, 2-2. Bottom of the second inning with 2 outs. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Go ahead run for the Commodores at second base. Leadoff batter, Devin Gayhart in the box. Calls time.
He got that timeout call a little earlier. Before the pitcher got into his motion there, he was in stretch still.
And it was the pitcher Napier, he was still turning around looking at second base.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch from Napier. Pops in the air. Be shallow center field. Could be trouble. Goins coming on, makes the catch. 6'5", 6'6" Talon Goins covered a lot of ground out there to come on and squeeze that one for out number 3 here in the bottom of the second inning. We'll go to the top of the third. We're still tied 2 apiece. We'll be back after this short break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Okay, Rewards Bot. How much should people earn with free Kasasa Cash checking?
5% APY on balances as high as $25,000.
Every month you qualify? That's so high.
5% APY. 5% APY.
Rewards Bot has gone rogue. Free checking, cash rewards. Ask for Kasasa Cash. It's our superpower.
Learn more about Kasasa at People's Bank and Trust Company in Hazard.
APY equals annual percentage yield. Qualifications, rules, limitations apply. Rates and rewards vary by account balance and qualification status. Contact institution for details. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, folks, to Commodore Field here at Perry County Central High School. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier bringing you a dandy in the baseball between the Commodores and the Bulldogs, and we're tied 2-2 as we move to the top of the third inning, Coach.
A beautiful night for baseball, Jim. You can't beat this. This is picture perfect.
Got a whole lot better when that sun went down behind that mountain.
Yeah, I was tickled to see that too.
Temperatures dropped a few degrees we can actually see, and The Bulldogs still sort of near the top of their lineup. Kincaid, he's the number 2 hitter. Kincaid, Pelfrey, and Logan do up for the Bulldogs here.
They're right in the meat of their lineup here.
Kincaid had an RBI double in the first inning, came on to score himself. So anxious to see how the Commodores deal with him as the leadoff hitter here in the 3rd inning. It'll be a big curveball. Drops in there, strike number 1. Nice pitch from Perkins.
Yeah, that was a good pitch, first pitch.
Perkins gets the sign. Here's the pitch. This one misses outside. Going to be ball 1, even to count 1 apiece. Perkins, fastball, finds the outside part of the plate. Nice location there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Excuse me. They're relying too much on that scoreboard again.
Yeah.
This one misses inside. Going to even the count, 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Trace Kincaid. You know, the first inning, Coach had some clutch hits. You know, Commodore scored 2 runs with 2 outs. The Bulldogs scored 2 runs with nobody out, but they delivered in those clutch pressure situations.
Yeah, it looks like both teams have settled in now. They're just playing some ball.
Big curveball from Perkins. This one hit deep in the left field.
Got a lot of that one. That's trouble.
Right fielder took maybe a bad read on it. Come in 1 step too many. Goes over his head. So a leadoff double. Some people may call that an error. I don't know exactly how you would score that at home. Either way,
I got to think that's just a hit. That was he didn't get a great break on it, but at the same time, that was a well-hit ball.
It was. Nice piece of hitting by Kincaid. Saw the lefty. It was his first double he got. He hit it in the right center field gap. That one, he got it over the right fielder's head.
Yeah.
The leadoff double for the Bulldogs here in the top of the 3rd puts a runner at second with nobody out. Max Pelfrey up to bat. Hit the fielder's choice in the first inning. He was out, moved a runner over. Pelfrey, a .279 hitter on the year. Behind in the count, no balls, 1 strike.
And got some power.
This one hit hard to shortstop. Gayhart waits on it, fields it. Long throw over to first. Could not be fielded over at first by Willis. And that mistake is going to put runners at the corner for the Bulldogs and nobody out.
And those are outs you got to make.
Nice piece of base running by Kincaid. Going to 3rd on the throw. Pelfrey safe at first.
You know, I talk a lot of baseball with former baseball coach here at Prairie Central, Hall of Famer himself, Bob Dixon. He says, you just got to make the outs you're supposed to make.
That's it.
You don't have to make spectacular plays, but you got to make the outs you're supposed to make.
And then, you know, you look at, like in this situation, if you maybe catch the ball in right field, you make that play there, 2 outs, nobody on base. But instead, runners on the corners with nobody out. And the Commodores in a little hot water here in the top of the 3rd. Gage Logan at the plate. Walked his first time up. .319 hitter on the season. He's got a lot of power as well. Just needs to put something in play for something positive to happen right here for Hazard. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch set to be delivered by Tanner Perkins. This one finds a strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tanner, again, just showing good location on his pitches.
No one would call him out maybe to watch the bunt right here. Nobody out. I don't see that happening, but you never know with Coach Barney. He's been around for a while. One of these veteran coaches. I'm sure he's bunted in worse situations.
Yeah, wouldn't be a bad situation at all.
Pitch misses high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Logan. Perkins throws over to first. Diving back safely is Pelfrey. So now, 2 balls, 1 strike, still a count to Gage Logan. Logan watches the pitch go outside for ball 3. 3-1 now.
That would have been a hard one to lay off of there. It looked good when it left the pitcher's hand, but that curveball was well outside, but it would have been a hard one to leave alone as a hitter.
I agree. I'd have swung 3 times. Here's the pitch from Perkins. This misses inside, ball 4. So now 3 batters have been to the plate here in the top of the 3rd, and the bases are loaded with Bulldogs with nobody out here in the 3rd inning. Pelfrey at 2nd, Trace Kincaid on 3rd, now Gage Logan on 1st, with Skylar Cheney coming up to the plate. And boy, a hit here would really help you out if you're Hazard.
Absolutely.
Perkins delivers the pitch outside. Going to be ball 1 to Skylar Cheney.
Cheney hitting .439 for the year. You know this guy is going to handle a bat well.
And a lot of speed too. Cheney batting 5th today for Hazard. So this one fouled hard off the backstop. Evens the count, 1 apiece. Everybody retrieving the baseball. On what could be described as now, with that sun been down, almost a perfect even.
It really is. This is and it's a great place to watch baseball.
Skylar Cheney swings and misses at that inside fastball.
Nice pitch there by Perkins.
1 ball, 2 strikes now on Cheney. But if you're Perry Central, you need a strikeout, you need an infield fly, you need something to keep these runners from advancing. Cheney hits this fastball down the left field line. That's going to be
extra bases
deep in the left field gap. 1 runner for Hazard scores, 2 runs from Hazard scores. Cheney with a no-out double puts 2 across the plate, and Hazard on top now, 4-2.
Yeah, nice swing there. I mean, he just stayed on that ball and drove it right down the left field line.
Double and 2 RBI for Cheney. So Kincaid scored from 3rd, Pelfrey scored from 2nd, Logan all the way to 3rd, and Skylar Cheney on 2nd. Still nobody out.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the worst part of it for Perry Central is still got no outs.
Talon Goins coming to the plate now.
Another dangerous hitter.
It flew out to the second baseman to end the 1st inning.
Like you said, he's a big rangy guy that can reach out there. When he extends those arms, he covers the whole plate and then some.
First pitch was a strike on the outside corner to Goins. Goins calls time, steps out. Hazard on top now 5-0 in the middle of the 3rd inning. 5-2. 5-2. So now the Lady Bulldogs look to appear that they're in the driver's seat for the All-A championship. The Lady Eagles got a little work to do in hiding. 1 ball, 1 strike to Goins. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike now on the batter.
I didn't hear you. You were talking about softball game.
I was, yeah, I was.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Scott Napier sent me a text. He and John Newell over there covering the game on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
I got it wrong on both ends. It's 4-2.
As the
Hazard Lady Bulldogs got off to a fantastic start.
They really have.
They're just mowing them down.
Last time I checked, I don't know if they've lost a game.
I don't think they have. I was like you last time I checked. They were like 13-0 or something like that.
Coach Willis and his infield having a word at the mound, discussing a little defensive strategy. Sure, he doesn't want to pull Perkins in this situation. He's only thrown 56 pitches.
And I know he's given up some runs, but I tell you, he's not pitched a bad ball game so far. He's, he gave up a few hits, but at the same time, there's been some balls that if he could have got somebody to make a play on them, wouldn't be in this situation.
He had an error, a double, and then another double in this inning, and that's the reason the Bulldogs put 2 across and still nobody out. Strike from Perkins evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Talon Goins. Infield in here, Coach, trying to maybe knock down a ground ball and maybe get the runner out at home. If he goes that way. Swung on and missed. And that's what you
pitch there. Good looking pitch. Took a little off that one, and Goins just swung right through it. Big out for Perry Central.
Big out. Goins goes down on strikes for out number 1. The first strikeout of the game for Tanner Perkins. Coming to the plate now will be Clint Davidson. He flew out to the shortstop in his first at-bat. 1 out, Bulldogs on top 4-2. Davidson squares the bunt, pushes it back. Runner's going to come across. Perkins fields it, flips over to first for the out. But the suicide squeeze from Davidson brings in Gage Logan from home and puts another run on the board.
Perfect spot for it. I mean, that was just good coaching there.
So the sack bunt by Davidson is the second out, but he does get an RBI. 3 runs this inning for Hazard, and they are now on top 5-2.
And that was a good bunt. He put it out there to where the only place you could take it was first.
Skylar Cheney moved to third, so now there's a runner on third with 2 outs. Here in the top of the third inning, Bulldogs on top 5-2. The big third inning now for the Bulldogs. Johnson at the plate. Watches the first 2 pitches miss out of the strike zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Isaiah Johnson.
Perkins is not missing much. He's just trying to keep the ball down and keep it out of the sweet spot for those hitters, but he's missing just a little.
Yeah, he's missed all 3 of those low in the zone. So a 3-0 count for Johnson. Doubt seriously he's swinging here. Perkins needs to find a strike zone. This one misses off the plate, so a 4-pitch walk to Isaiah Johnson. He's walked twice tonight. That's the 4th walk of the game for the Commodores. Evan Aikman at the plate now. He flew out deep to left field in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he got a really good cut.
Aikman, the number 9 hitter, so 2 outs. Maybe a little risk-reward. You got a 3-run lead. If you try to get down a bunt here, try to do something, hit and run, even if you get out, you got the top of the lineup coming up the next inning. There's a steal. Throw down to second. The runner's coming home. Bad throw coming back home. A little delayed steal is going to score Cheney. Prairie Central tried to get the out at second. Couldn't do it. Then they tried to get the out at home, and Cheney beats the throw safely. So now 4 runs for the Bulldogs here in the top of the third, and they're up by 4, 6-2.
Yeah, and the throw back to home plate there was just a little offline, and don't know if they'd had a shot at the runner anyway, but it was just a little offline too.
6-2 is the Bulldog lead with Evan Aikman up to bat. 1 ball, no strike. Still in the top of the third. Here's the pitch from Perkins. Just misses low and away, ball 1. Perkins has thrown nearly 30 pitches this inning, Coach. He'd only thrown 34 going into the inning.
Yeah, he's having to work hard.
Here's the pitch. Hit in the air over the shortstop, fielded by Devin Gayhart. And that's going to be out number 3. But the Bulldogs do some damage. They score 4 runs on 2 hits, a couple of Commodore walks, and an error. And 1 runner left on base for the Hazard Bulldogs. We'll go to the bottom of the third, but the Bulldogs doing some damage in the top. With 4 runs across, they lead 6-2. We'll be back after this short break right here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Pico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Having electric motor problems? Then you, my friend, need to call Maggard Electric. Located on Highway 15, 6 miles north of Hazard, Maggard Electric has over 300 electric motors in stock, and their EASA-approved staff has more than 30 years' experience in electric motor repair. Swimming pool motors and complete pumps, motor for air compressors, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners. At Maggard Electric, they have it, or they'll get it at the best price. Maggard Electric, serving Perry and surrounding counties. Highway 15 north of Hazard, 436-6886.
Welcome, folks, to Perry County Central High School. Back here for the bottom of the third inning between the Commodores and the Bulldogs. Jeff Campbell and Coach Napier bringing you all the action. And, Coach, just a big inning from the Hazard Bulldogs there, scoring 4 runs on just a couple hits. Good base
They
running.
manufactured a couple. That's what you got to do.
They do, and that's one thing that Coach Barney's always done. And Commodores not helping themselves, certainly, with a few mistakes, but that's the thing about baseball. You always got a chance the next time you're up to bat. And Derek Fields is going to step to the plate for the Commodores and hopefully do just that. If you're a Commodore fan, Fields struck out his first at bat in the first inning. Fakes the bunt, pulls back just in time, going to be ball one.
Little up in the strike zone there.
And if you're a Hazard fan, you got to feel comfortable. Up 4 runs with Tucker Napier on the mound. He's been very efficient. Gave up 2 in the first, but shut the Commodores down in the second. Fields bunts 1 back, foul ball.
I think Derek caught that one on the thumb, too. That don't feel good.
Don't feel good at all. Take a timeout maybe to deal with this injury. He's walking down to his coaching staff, Coach Willis, Coach Haynes coming out to take a look at that right thumb.
Yeah, that don't feel good at all.
And once again, that top of the third, the Bulldogs put up 4 runs. Trace Kincaid got things started with a double. And Pelfrey reached on an error. Gage Logan walked, and then Skylar Cheney doubled, scored the first 2. Then just Clint Davidson laid down a beautiful sack bunt to score Gage Logan, and then Skylar Cheney pretty much came home on the late steal, trying to get the runner out.
Yeah, those last 2 were just good baseball being played by Hazard on the base paths and at the plate there. They sometimes you don't have to hit the ball hard to get runs in.
So Derek Field, 1-1 count, fouled that last one off his thumb. He went over to get checked out by the coaching staff, appears to be okay, and he's set to get back in the box. Field squaring the bunt, pulls back, tries to swing, fouls away, up over the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Derek Field. Field's a .333 hitter on the season. Tucker Napier with a pitch. High fastball, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Napier looked like he tried to put a little too much on that when the ball ran high. This one misses low and away. Full count to Derek Fields.
Good at bat for Fields here. He's being patient, and he's not gonna venture out there.
Swung on and missed. Just couldn't catch up with that.
That was a good pitch there. You got to swing at that one. He had a good at bat. Just couldn't cash it in.
Fields goes down on strikes for first out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Coming to the plate now will be Dylan Elkins. He singled and scored a run. Got things going for the Commodores in the bottom of the 1st inning. A little 2-out rally then. Only 1 out now. Hazard once again on top 6-2. Here's the pitch from Napier. Big curveball. Stays just a little up. Going to be ball 1 to Dylan Elkins. Napier misses that curveball. This is going to be the fastball. Got it low. Could not find the strike zone. 2 balls, no strikes now to Elkins. Here's the pitch. 3-0. Gets away from Davidson off the backstop. So ball 3. Now to Dylan Elkins. You're sort of torn here, Coach. You're down 4 runs, 1 out in the 3rd. You know this one needs to be a strike, but
yeah,
do you green light it here? You also need a base runner. You know,
I'm like you. You need base runners.
Here's the pitch. Misses high out of the zone. 4-pitch walk to Dylan Elkins. So the Commodores put a base runner on with 1 out here in the.
And Napier's struggling a little bit now. He's struggling on strikes.
That's his first walk of the game. And it will bring Tanner Perkins to the plate. He singled and scored a run in the 1st inning. Throw over to first, gets away from the first baseman. Elkins gets up. First baseman falls down. Elkins is going to first. They're going to second. He's going to 3rd.
He's going to get there easy.
He's going to be up there at 3rd. Heady base running by Dylan Elkins. So he's
that was.
He's going to go to third on the two-base throwing error. And that's one of those things. He dove back in, and then the first baseman, Max Pelfrey, was trying to go get the ball, and they sort of ran into each other, and Elkins able to take third on a throwaway. Now runner at third with only one out for the Commodores. Perkins watches the first pitch from Napier, miss high for ball one.
You know the Commodores want to get one in here. This, they got to, you can't score them all at once, and I'm sure they're wanting to get one in.
Perkins, a .391 hitter on the season. Offers at this one. Anxious to see the call. I think he's going to say he did not go. So 2 balls, no strikes to Perkins. I couldn't tell if he swung or not from the umpire and the catcher.
I know they were moving outside in front of us there. It's hard to see.
He was blocked. Tucker Napier steps off the mound. Go through the signs again with Clint Davidson. Perkins in the box. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Finds the inside part of the plate. Strike one on Perkins. Once again, Hazard on top 6-2. They put up 2 runs in the first, 4 in the top of the third. Commodores 2 runs, all coming in the first inning. Here's the pitch. Perkins watches this one miss low for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to Perkins.
Napier trying not to give him anything really good to swing at.
This one is tagged into right field. Going back to right fielder. Over his head off the wall. Perkins is going to second. Elkins is going to come around to score. Perkins with a 1-out double and an RBI to give the Commodores a little burst of energy here in the bottom of the third inning.
Yeah, he got around on that ball, just drove it into right field.
Batting number 19, Connor Cole.
Nice piece of hitting that time by Perkins. Was that a 3-1 count?
Yeah.
The courtesy runner will be Jeffrey Hancock to pitch run for Tanner Perkins. To the courtesy runner, Connor Combs coming to the plate, the designated hitter. He singled in the first, got the second on the error. And now Coach Varney come out and have a word with his young pitcher in infield to set the defense and how they want to deal with Connor Combs. Commodores once again putting 1 run across the plate here in the bottom of the third inning on 1 hit. And the error by Hazard, which allowed Elkins to come around and score, but I believe he would have scored probably from first even on that play.
Yeah, he would have.
A good hit, a well-hit ball. One hit in the inning for the Commodores, 1 run, and have a runner on second base with 1 out, bottom of the third. Hazard on top 6-3.
Dirk Blanchard still showing some quickness out there. Jogged across that infield, boy, in a hurry.
Getting in position. He's big about being in the right spot. That's right. Big swing by Connor Combs. Couldn't catch up to the Napier fastball. No balls, 1 strike to Combs. Napier gets the sign from Davidson, setting up on the outside part of the plate. Curveball in the dirt. Evens the count, 1 apiece. On Connor Combs, the big senior designated hitter tonight for the Commodores. He's hitting in the place of Dylan Howard. Howard playing right field tonight. This one fouled off the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Combs. And now, Coach, if you're patient to that runner at second, becomes really vital. You really want to score this run right here.
Yes, sir.
Combs. It's called out looking. But that ball caught the inside corner of the plate.
That's a tough pitch. You couldn't, you had to, it was a strike, but it would have been hard to hit.
I think Combs sort of maybe tried to lean into that one, thinking he'd get hit by the pitch, but it couldn't tell that it hit him, dropped in there for strike 3. So 2 outs now for the Commodores with Sheldon Ritchie coming to the plate. He struck out in the first inning. First pitch to Richie's a ball outside. 1 ball, no strike. Richie waits on the pitch, watches it go low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Sheldon Richie. Runner on second base for the Commodores. 2 outs, you can be moving on contact though. So
yeah, he'll get a good break here.
Throws it.
Whoa, into center field it goes.
Throws it away. Hancock dives back. Ball goes into center field and goes on to third.
Hazard tried to pick the runner off there second, and neither the shortstop or second baseman came to cover in time anyway.
Hancock dove back in at second and then had to get up and go to third quickly, and then another head first slide over at third base as another run for the Commodores, just 90 feet away.
Looks like we may have a pitch change now.
Well, Coach Varney's not going to be happy with that pickoff play with nobody covering second.
No.
Only 58 pitches by Napier, and that's the second mound visit for Coach Varney, so there will have to be a pitching change as Napier walking away from the huddle. We'll send it back to the station for a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the new pitcher and the defensive change for the Bulldogs after the short break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic wants to remind you about their Sports Injury Recovery Clinic. Dr. Dale Williams has been providing treatment for sports injuries of all kinds for over 20 years, offering individualized treatments utilizing x-ray and therapies like cold laser, e-stim, and manipulation. East Kentucky Chiropractic can get you off the sidelines and back into the game. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Williams or Dr. Fields. Call 606-487-9505. We accept most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, you know, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Welcome back to Perry County Central High School. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier bringing you tonight's baseball game between the Bulldogs and the Commodores. A pitching change for Hazard. We'll bring on Trace Kincaid to the mound. Tucker Napier finishes his evening up. He had 4 strikeouts, only 1 walk. Bulldogs on top 6-3. Kincaid is our new pitcher with the runner on third for the Commodores. The batter, Sheldon Ritchie, with a 2-0 count. Tough spot right here for Trace Kincaid to come in, Coach.
It is, and Napier started to labor a little bit. You could tell he was either feeling stress or a little fatigue the last couple of batters, and this is probably a good time to get Kincaid in there, but he's facing a tough situation.
Ritchie fouls this one away. Kincaid comes onto the season. He's only pitched 5.2 innings. Does not have an ERA. He's only thrown 85 pitches, so a little middle relief right here for Coach Varney and the Bulldogs.
Right.
2 balls, 1 strike to Ritchie. Ritchie fouls this one away, evens the count 2-2. I think Kincaid may have a good curveball. He's throwing all of his warm-up pitches. He was leaning heavily on that curveball, and that's been his first 2 he's went through right here.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Sheldon Ritchie. 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the third. Fastball misses off the plate. Full count now to Ritchie. And here's the payoff pitch from Kincaid. Hit by Ritchie into the outfield. May get down, but no, come on and caught. Nice play out in the left field by Hazard's Evan Aikman. Came a long way to make that catch. So the Commodores get 1 run on 1 hit, 1 Bulldog error, and they leave 1 stranded. And we've played 3 complete. Hazard on top 6-3. We'll be back after this break. You're listening to high school baseball right here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service Company offers a wide range of products including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts and structure, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights. They even have muck and Matterhorn boots and a wide selection of knee pads. Mine Service, locally owned on Highway 15 just south of Hazard, also with a branch on Business 23 in Wise, Virginia. Celebrating over 100 years in the mining industry. Mine Service Company. Dig into Fazoli's Italian classics and find your new favorite. Our baked ziti, baked spaghetti, and loaded fettuccine alfredo are prepared with fresh, high-quality ingredients and all your favorite sauces and toppings, cooked to bubbly perfection. These Italian classics are loaded with flavor and handcrafted to order, just for you. And you can't forget about our unlimited signature garlic breadsticks. Find your new favorite with our Italian classics and break breadsticks with us only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks, dining only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management, LLC.
Welcome back, folks, to Commodore Field here at Perry County Central High School. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier bringing you a big 54th district matchup between the Bulldogs and the Commodores. Hazard on top 6-3, Coach, and looking to add to that here in the top of the fourth inning.
Yeah, good baseball game so far. You know, Hazard's taken advantage of a couple of Commodore errors and then some nifty base running by the Bulldogs, and that's got them out to a lead.
For Hazard here in the top of the fourth, they are going to be leading off will be Tucker Napier. Started on the mound tonight for Hazard, now playing shortstop, but still batting leadoff. He singled and scored a run in the first, grounded back to the pitcher in the second inning. Watch the first pitch from Perkins dropping there for strike one.
The lazy little curveball that stayed right over the plate.
Seemed like it took forever to get there.
I know it was. He took some extra off that one.
Fastball swung on a miss by Napier. He's quickly behind in the count. No ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Perkins. Big curveball swung on by Napier. Missed it, gets away from the catcher, but Wooten picks it up, throws it over to first to record the out on Napier. He goes down swinging for out number 1. Kincaid's had a pretty good game here, Coach. He's got 2 doubles, an RBI, and scored 2 runs. So,
Jeff, I've watched him hit these last 2 games, and man, he don't fool around the plate. No, he hits hard shots almost every time up.
Lefty does a good job. Watch the first pitch fastball miss off the outside part of the plate. Ball 1. 1-0 on Trace Kincaid. Here's the pitch from Perkins. Swung on, fouled away. Going to go over into the Little League field. Souvenir ball if you run fast enough.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of takers on that one.
Got that right. 1-1 is the count to Kincaid. Here's the pitch. Misses. Oh, called strike. Thought it missed on the outside part of the plate. I was wrong. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I did too. Yeah, and the umpire gave it a little extra thought, and I think he decided it wasn't.
Kincaid fouls the 1-2 pitch off and out of play. I heard it hit the concrete, or I hope that was concrete anyway. That's what it sounded like. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Trace Kincaid. 1 out in the top of the fourth inning. Hazard on top, 6-3. This one fouled away by Kincaid. Oh, this one hits the backstop.
Right back into Nolan Wooten, and back we go.
Yeah, the game's moving along pretty quickly, too. We've only been playing a little over an hour already in the top of the fourth inning.
Yeah, pretty clean baseball so far.
Kincaid asked for time. Time is granted. He steps out of the box. And we'll get ready to face Tanner Perkins with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Perkins, big leg kick. Fastball misses inside, evens the count, 2 apiece.
Didn't miss by much. That was a decent pitch.
Yeah, I think it caught the corner of the plate, maybe just a little high. Commodore dug out, wanting the called strike, didn't get it. Here's the pitch by Kincaid. Fouls this one away.
Another good pitch there.
Well, Kincaid, he's played enough baseball. He knows that Perkins doesn't want to fall behind in the count. He knows these next couple pitches are going to be around that zone. He's playing a little defensive swing here. This one catches the inside part of the plate. He goes down looking for strike number 3. So 2 strikeouts in the inning from Tanner Perkins, and next batter up for the Bulldogs will be Max Pelfrey.
I tell you, Tanner looked good on that at bat. He really he threw a series of good pitches.
Throwing pitches to set up other pitches.
Yeah.
Throwing the curveball to set up the fastball. First pitch to Max Pelfrey, a 279 hitter, misses outside, ball one. Big curveball makes Pelfrey move back off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to Max Pelfrey. Perkins, this is low and away, ball 3. It will be the 80th pitch of the night for Tanner Perkins, the big senior from Perry Central. This one right down the middle, fouled away by Pelfrey, 3-1.
Pelfrey had the green light on the 3-0 there.
I don't know if he had the green light, but he sure took it.
Yeah, he went through that intersection, didn't he?
He sure did. 3 balls, 1 strike to Pelfrey. Here's the pitch. This one catches the outside corner. Pelfrey thought it was ball 4, got a full count. Perkins fell behind early. He's battled back to work this count full on Max Pelfrey. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, grounded back to Perkins. Fields it, tough throw across his body. Couldn't be scooped out of the dirt by Willis at first. It goes into right field. Howard has to chase it down, so Pelfrey is going to go to second on the air.
And Perkins, he got a late jump on that one coming off the mound, and it was a big chopper, and it was a tough play to make.
Yeah,
he had to come up with a good throw.
And where he had to go was on the third base side, so he had to get it and then collect his feet, get his feet under him, and he just tried to put a little too much on the throw.
Yeah.
So Logan at second. Skylar Cheney had a 2 RBI double his last at bat. Another double here would score. I'm sorry, it's Max Pelfrey at first. Gage Logan's the batter. Logan walked and scored a run his last at bat. I was putting Cheney up to bat, one guy too quick.
Yeah.
Logan, another dangerous hitter. Ball gets away from Wooten, and just like that, Max Pelfrey's over on third. The Commodores had 2 outs here in the top of the 4th, and they have an error, and the runner gets the second, and then the fast ball.
And Jeff, so far Hazard's been opportunistic in these situations. They've got those runs across the plate when they got runners at third.
This one grounded up the middle.
Right, here we go again.
And RBI single for Gage Logan. Nice piece of hitting to score Max Pelfrey.
They just take advantage of the situation there where Perry Central made a couple mistakes, and they're making them pay for it. That's good baseball.
Now Skylar Cheney's at the plate. He had an RBI double his last at bat. A sacrifice fly in his first at bat, so he's got 3 RBIs tonight to Skylar Cheney. Watches the first pitch, across the plate, strike 1. So the Bulldogs have 1 run on 1 hit here in the top of the 4th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike to Skylar Cheney.
And Perkins wanted that one.
Yeah. I think a lot of Commodore fans did. And the scoreboard is out. Here's the 1-1 count to Cheney. Fouls it away. There, the scoreboard's back. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Skylar Cheney. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Hazard on top, 7-3. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit over short. Gayhart can't field it. Goes underneath his glove. Rolls into left field. So another Commodore miscue is going to put Skylar Cheney on first. And Gage Logan moves to second.
And again, those are just outs that you have to make. You have to get that. That should have been an out.
2 Commodore errors thus far here in the inning. Got the first out, the second out of the inning, and then an error, a single, and then another error. And the Bulldogs are threatening again here in the top of the 4th. Big curve ball gets away from the catcher. No throw down to third, no throw down to second. So Bulldogs, once again, they see the ball in the dirt, and it's almost like they're going.
Yeah.
They're taking off.
Yeah. And they're just taking advantage of every Commodore miscue right there.
New batter for Hazard's, Talon Goins, 1 ball, no strikes. Goins flew out the second, struck out, and first 2 at bat. Two balls, no strikes is the count. Coach Willis going out to have a word with his battery.
I think that's all.
I think Perkins may be done.
Yeah, I think. That's a lot of pitches. 92 pitches. He hung in there in some tough spots, and I think he just ran out of gas.
Well, and I married a pitcher. Kim was a softball pitcher in college, and I watched her pitch a lot of games, and I've seen her throw, a 1-hit game, a 2-hit game, and lose 8 or 9 to.
And that's tough.
And I think that's one of the things that's sort of frustrating. Perkins right here, he's pitched well.
He really did. He didn't have a bad outing.
He's pitched really well, but so many miscues and mistakes have allowed the Bulldogs to, put up 7 runs, and hey, they've taken advantage of those mistakes. That's the thing. You can make a mistake, and a lot of times it doesn't really hurt you, but Hazard is taking those mistakes and then taking advantage of it even more.
And that's just good baseball. That's what that's what you're supposed to do.
So we're going to have a defensive shift for the Commodores, as our new pitcher will be Devin Gayhart. He's coming from short. Dylan Elkins will move over to short. I think Sheldon Ritchie will move from third to second. And we're yet to see who the third baseman is. It may be Tanner Perkins. And it will indeed be Tanner Perkins. So
yeah, looks like it.
Batting lineup will stay the same for the Commodores. Just a different alignment out there defensively now for Perry Central. Gayhart's one of these guys. He's a young pitcher. He throws the ball really hard. Coach Willis putting him in a situation here where he's facing a very tough hitter, and Talon Goins has got 2 outs.
He sure is a dangerous hitter.
2 balls and no strikes, and runners on second, third. Everybody going back to their respective positions. Some of them new. Base runners returning to the bags for the Bulldogs. Going, ready to step back in the box. Way ahead in this count. Gayhart now on the mound once again for the Commodores. Nolan Wooten gets the sign. Gives it to Gayhart. Gayhart comes set. The first pitch from Gayhart. Going to be a fastball. Inside, 3 balls, no strikes. Then I'm going.
Put that one up there around the eyeballs.
Trying to maybe a little overthrow right there. Gayhart. Pitch swung on by Goins. Couldn't catch up to the fastball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
You had to know Goins was licking his chops on that one. He wanted that one.
Pitch. Fastball down the middle. Fouled away by Goins. It's going to be a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hazard scored 2 in the first, 4 in the third, and 1 here in the 4th inning, but threatening with 2 more in scoring position. Full count. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a walk. Goins gets the free pass to first base via the walk. So Gayhart inherited that 2 ball, no strikes count to Goins, gives up the free pass nonetheless. So now the bases are loaded for Hazard with Clint Davidson. He flew out to shortstop his first at bat, laid down a beautiful sacrifice bunt in the 3rd inning.
Davidson batted .356 himself this year. He can put it in play.
Yeah, and he's one of these guys too. He's a baseball guy. He grew up around the game. He's a catcher. He knows what to do in this situation, and takes the fastball and
back up the middle,
laces it into right field for a 2-out single. And nice throw from center field by Ethan Fields, allows only 1 run to score.
It really was good. That was a good throw from center field. On 1 hop straight to the catcher.
Gage Logan comes in to score, so that's the 2nd run of the inning on 2 hits. And Clint Davidson delivered right there, Coach, in a clutch primetime opportunity.
Yeah, he just drove that one right back up the middle. It was a nice at bat.
I just heard Coach Bobby Keith Dixon say, not a single earned run has been scored. All been unearned. As Isaiah Johnson steps into the plate now for Hazard. Big curveball from Gayhart finds a strike zone. Strike one. No balls, one strikes. 8-3, the Bulldogs on top here in the top of the fourth inning. Gayhart. Set, pitch, outside, gets off to the backstop, but not a really deep backstop here in the way.
No, you don't have.
You get a pretty good bounce coming back, and runner not able to advance on the wild pitch. One ball.
Home plate's pretty close to you here, even where we're sitting.
Oh, yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike to Johnson. Johnson been to the plate twice this evening, Coach. Walked both times. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now to Johnson. Isaiah Johnson, a 162 hitter, second baseman tonight for the Bulldogs. Here's the pitch from Gayhart. Fastball misses outside.
And Johnson's just been patient up there and worked the pitcher, and now he's in good shape again. 2 walks already, and now he's got that sweet count of 3-1.
Yeah, just a count here where you don't have to. If you don't like it, don't swing. You're going to get another one in a second.
Yeah.
Gayhart doesn't want to give up a walk here, so these next couple pitches have to be around the zone. Gayhart comes set, takes a deep breath. Here's the pitch. Going to miss a low, ball 4, and that's going to walk in a run.
Yep.
Johnson, his 3rd walk of the day. Skylar Cheney comes around and steps on home plate. That's 3 runs this inning for the Bulldogs. First pitch from Gayhart misses. 4 ball, 1. 1 ball, no strikes on the new batter, Evan Aikman. Hazard on top 9-3 here in the top of the 4th inning.
The Bulldogs are in command.
They really are. Gayhart's having a hard time finding a strike zone. This one misses outside for ball 2. Gayhart's thinking that I think he's one of those pitches to be called a strike. The home plate umpire not really agreeing with him. Coach, umpires usually win those.
Yeah, they do. I've never got to change their mind on those.
You told them about it though.
Yeah.
I think the count is 2-0. It says 1-0 on the board. 2 balls, no strikes to Evan Aikman. Now the board's updated. Aikman in the box. In the bat, waiting on a pitch. This one finds a strike zone. 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter, Evan Aikman. Bases loaded.
And the Bulldogs are going to be patient here.
Aikman ground ball up the middle. Fielded by Elkins. Steps on second for out number 3. Nice defensive play out there by Dylan Elkins. And the Commodores mercifully in that inning. They got the first 2 batters out. Then Hazard brings 7 more to the plate. They score 3 runs on only 2 hits, a couple of Commodore errors, and leave the bases loaded. And they will go to the bottom of the 4th inning with a commanding 9-3 lead. And we'll be back to give you the bottom of the 4th after this break right here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Max, your tax refund at Kemper Furniture. We've got the whole store on sale at awesome deals, but Kemper is offering you more. Take your choice of instant savings equal to twice the sales tax or up to 36 months financing, same as cash, interest free. It's all up to you, but either way you go, you're going to save big time during Kemper's Max Your Tax sale. Only for a limited time at Kemper's in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Welcome back, folks, to Perry County Central High School here at Commodore Field. Hazard and Perry Central playing a big 54th District matchup. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier bringing you all the action. We appreciate you folks tuning in. Hazard on top 9-3. You can listen to us again on WSGS 101.1 or also on the Facebook page or the YouTube page. You get the audio only, 97.9 WZQQ. John Newell and Scott Napier bringing you Hazard and Leslie County girls in the finals of the All-A softball. Hazard on top 6-0 over in Hyde. We come back to play here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Commodores batting. They'll be leading off by Jaden Willis. Willis ground one over the third.
Slow roller and nice play.
Yeah, Logan picks it up and sets his feet and throws a missile over to first to retire Willis. One up, one down here in the bottom of the fourth. Ethan Fields coming to the plate. Center fielder for the Commodores. Struck out his first at bat. .355 hitter on the young season. Trace Kincaid once again on the mound for Hazard. He came on in relief of Tucker Napier. He got a lot of run support in the top of the fourth inning, Coach.
Yeah, he did. He can relax down, throw strikes.
Fields with a hard hit ball over to second, fielded by Johnson.
But right at second baseman.
Isaiah Johnson, nice play, getting it on the one hop. Fields it cleanly, throws it to first to retire Fields. 2 up, 2 down quickly in the bottom of the fourth for the Commodores. Nolan Wooten coming to the plate now. Catcher tonight for Perry Central. First pitch misses, low and away, ball 1 to Nolan Wooten. Kincaid on the mound gets the sign. Wooten grounds this one over to second. Johnson waits on it, takes a tricky hop, fields it over to first to retire Wooten. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the fourth for the Commodores. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We've played 4 complete. We'll be back for the top of the fifth after this short break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
How about a cellular plan with no credit check, no contracts, and most features of postpaid? Then visit Appalachian Wireless today, where your connections matter the most, and jump on Forward Pay. Take advantage of $75 off Forward Pay devices. Plans as low as $19.99 per month for unlimited talk and text. At 5 gig of data for only $29.99. At 10 gig of data for only $39.99. Or go unlimited data for only $64.99 per month with 25 gig of high-speed data before slowing down. Forward Pay, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
If your pipes are broke, your hot water's a joke. Who you gonna call? Hot Wallet! And your drains won't drain, driving you insane. Who can you call? Hot Wallet! Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
Welcome back, folks, to Perry Central High School here at Commodore Field. Commodores taking on the Bulldogs tonight in 54th District baseball action. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier bringing you all the action right here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. We certainly want to thank you for tuning in and listening to us. The Bulldogs coach a commanding 6-run lead. They're on top 9-3.
Yeah, we've said so many times they've taken advantage of every opportunity to push runs across. They're just playing good baseball.
They indeed are, and they will flip the lineup over as Tucker Napier will lead things off for Hazard here in the top of the fifth. This is his 4th at bat. He singled, scored a run in the first, struck out in the fourth, and then grounded out to the pitcher in the second. So it will be Napier's first time seeing the new pitcher, Devin Gayhart. Gayhart came on in relief of Tanner Perkins midway through the fourth inning, and
I got to say, Jeff, Perkins didn't have a terrible outing. His good pitches outnumbered the bad pitches, and he just had some unfortunate situations.
And had a few mistakes behind him in the field, but that's behind them now. They got to deal with what's in front of them. That's the thing about baseball. You can't let what happened the previous at bat, the previous play in the field, the previous inning. You can't let that get to you too much, because you've still got to keep playing.
That's the old adage in any sport. Got to have short memory.
Got to have short memory. 1-1 count to Napier from Gayhart. Gayhart gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed by Tucker Napier. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Napier.
I think Tucker's thinking, wondering why he swung at that one. Right. He's usually a little more disciplined at the plate.
That one looked good, too, though. It was a little high in the zone and then just sort of broke off the table.
Yeah, it did.
There's a pitch from Gayhart, another big curveball.
Napier's staying alive now.
He offered at that one, barely got a piece of it.
Yeah, he's hanging in there.
Tucker Napier, 397 hitter on the evening, 1 for 3 tonight.
Yeah, he knows his way around that batter's box.
Sure does. Gayhart with a pitch, misses outside, evens count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gayhart once again gets the sign. Here's the pitch, and this one nearly hit him.
Napier chin music there.
And Napier had to get out of the way on that one, and that runs count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count to Napier. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch from Gayhart. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch by Gayhart. Gets Napier going down swinging for out number 1.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. He just got it a little off the plate and a little high it was in the strike zone, but Napier couldn't lay off of it, and it was too hard. It was a hard pitch to hit.
First pitch to the new batter, Trace Kincaid, misses outside for ball 1. Kincaid awaits the pitch from Gayhart. Hit hard over to second. Couldn't be fielded by Ritchie. And that's going to be an infield single for Trace Kincaid, having himself a night. 2 doubles, 2 runs scored, and now an infield single.
Yeah, he hit that one where they weren't. You got to hit them where they ain't.
Would have been a tough play even if Ritchie could have fielded it, because the first baseman, Willis, went after it. It was sort of in that 3-4 hole.
Yeah, there was nobody left to cover there, and the pitcher couldn't get there in time.
Nobody covering. So a 1-out infield single from Trace Kincaid gives the Bulldogs a runner aboard with 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Max Pelfrey coming to the plate. Hit the fielder's choice in the first inning and reached on an error and was next to at bat. Came around to score both those times. Pelfrey hit high and deep to center field. Fields going back giving chase. And it looks like he may have caught it. Nice catch out in center field by Ethan Fields. That was, I think everybody was waiting to see if he came up with a baseball, and that was a highlight reel type catch out there by Ethan Fields.
That was a dandy, yeah. And Pelfrey gave that one a ride.
He sure did. It hit it, and it just kept going and going and going. And I was like, I thought he may leave the yard.
I did too. For a minute there, I thought that thing was out of here, and made it to the warning track.
Nice play once again by the senior center fielder Ethan Fields. Next up for Hazard would be Gage Logan, 319 hitter on the year, playing third base tonight for the Bulldogs. Runner at first in the form of Trace Kincaid. Logan has walked twice, singled once, and scored all 3 times. Efficient 9 at the plate for Gage Logan. Throw over to first, chases Kincaid back safely. Gayhart, give him a long look over at first. Got 2 outs, 1 ball, no strikes on the batter, Gage Logan. Here's the pitch, big curveball. Blocked up by Nolan Wooten. 2 balls, no strikes now to Logan. Got to hold the runner over on it first in this situation. Don't want to give too big of a lead. Here's the pitch. This one outside and high for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes now to Logan. The top part of this lineup, Coach, doing some damage. Tucker Napier, Trace Kincaid.
Yeah, they are.
Kincaid scored twice. Pelfrey scored twice. Logan scored twice. And Cheney scored twice. Logan, 3 balls, no strikes.
That's how you draw it up, buddy.
That's it. You're right. 4-pitch walk to Gage Logan. That's his 3rd walk of the night. And that's going to move Kincaid over into scoring position. Skylar Cheney coming to the plate now, the right fielder for the Bulldogs, .439 hitter on the season. Got a double, reached on an error, had a sac fly. He's come around to score twice. Tanner Perkins, the third baseman, going over half of the word with his pitcher, Devin Gayhart. Setting the defensive alignment, and, Perry Central coach trailing by 6, 9-3. They can ill afford many more Bulldog runs right here.
No, they can't. It's getting late. You're in the middle innings now, and it's hard to overcome the lead that has right now, let alone if they add to it.
Gayhart with a pitch to Cheney, hit over to third base, a rocket, but right at Tanner Perkins. Nice play by the senior third baseman to retire Cheney for out number 3. So the Bulldogs, they get 1 hit, don't get a run across, and leave 2 stranded. We've played 4.5 innings, not hardly 5 complete yet. Hazard on top, 9-3. We'll be back after this short break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hyden.
When it comes to banking, you need a bank that is ready and willing to help you realize your dreams. At People's Bank and Trust, customers come first, offering you a relationship with local people that's built on trust and respect. People's Bank and Trust shares your vision for success, and their team can help you see the results. That's People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, folks, to Perry County Central High School here in Hazard, Kentucky. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier. As the big baseball matchup, Coach, it's been all Bulldogs. They're on top by 9-3 as the Commodores are coming to bat in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Yeah, and I think that, are they back to top of the lineup now?
Top of the lineup, yeah.
Top of the lineup. If they're going to make some noise, now's the time.
Devin Gayhart will lead things off for the Commodores, followed by Derek Fields and then Dylan Elkins. Gayhart yet to reach base tonight. He grounded out to short, flew out to center in his first 2 at-bats. And that's one of the things that Hazard's been able to do tonight, Coach, and it's partly due to, good hitting and the Commodore mistakes, but they've been able to turn that lineup over. Their leadoff hitter has hit 4 times. Yeah, and they're already through the lineup over halfway again. So he's going to get at least 5 at-bats, and for the Commodore leadoff hitter here, Devin Gayhart, it's just his 3rd at-bat.
Right, and that does matter.
It does matter. More time to see the pitchers, and if you're hot, and you stay hot. It's one of those things where I think hits lead to more hits in this game for some reason.
Absolutely.
Gayhart started at short, now on the mound, but still the leadoff hitter for Coach Willis and the Commodores. Here's the pitch from Kincaid. Going to be inside ball one to Gayhart. Bottom of the fifth inning. This one hit hard into left field. It's going to get down a leadoff single for Gayhart. Just a nice hit right there.
Yeah, nice piece of hit there.
For a leadoff hit here in the bottom of the fifth. Next up for the Commodores will be number 27, the left fielder, Derek Fields.
27, Derek Fields.
Watched him bunt one in his last attempt, maybe hit him in the thumb. Nobody out and a runner on first now for Perry Central. Go back over to first, chases Gayhart back. He's safe.
Perry Central they need multiple base runners, and the last thing they want to do now is take a chance over on the base paths and get somebody picked off.
Exactly. This one hit hard by Fields in a 5-6 hole. Can't be fielded by Napier at short. Well, probably would have been a hit anyway with Fields' speed.
Yeah, that was too deep in the hole there. That would have been hard. That would have been a tough out to make.
So back-to-back singles for the Commodores put runners on first and second with nobody out. Get a little something cooking here in the bottom of the fifth. As Dylan Elkins comes to the plate, he singled, scored a run in the first, and walked and scored a run in the third. Ball gets by the catcher. Runners will advance on the wild pitch. So now Gayhart's at third, and Fields moves over to second.
349 hitter to plate in Elkins, who handles that bat well. So now you got runners in scoring position. You're in the driver's seat.
Hazard, with a comfortable 6-run lead, may be willing to give up a run for an out in this situation. Infield not playing too far in, not like they're really trying to cut a runner down at home.
Like you, I'm guessing they're just wanting to stay away from the big inning.
There's a strike, nice pitch there from Kincaid. Finds a strike zone. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Elkins. This one hit hard to the short. Napier fields it, throws it over to first to retire Elkins, and so that's exactly what they did.
You're right. Yeah, they gave the run there. So we're 9-4, but 1 out. Runner still on second base.
Yeah, the ball was hit so sharply to Napier it's short. Fields didn't have a chance to go to third. Nice play by Napier to retire Elkins at first. Had a long throw. 1 out now on the Commodores. Perkins coming to the plate. 1 out and a runner on second. 1 run across here in the bottom of the fifth. 9-4 Hazard on top. Perkins watches the pitch miss high for ball 1.
Perry Central, if you get another couple of runs across here and all of a sudden you're in a 3-run game, you're right back in it.
Yeah, you got to they're not all going to come at once. You got to sort of, put the ball in play, advance 90 feet at a time. And that's sort of been the approach by the Commodores here in the 5th inning. As Perkins waits the pitch from Trace Kincaid. Here it is. Misses low and away. Ball 2. 3-0, 3 balls, no strikes is the count on Perkins. Perkins singled, scored a run, and doubled. His next at bat, 2 for 2 on the day is Perkins. Watches the fastball from Kincaid right down the middle. Full count.
I tell you, our plate umpire Molahan has had a real consistent strike zone all night long. He's been right on.
Yeah, Anthony Molahan, he's one of the best umpires in this region. As Perkins watches ball 4 come across the plate, and he will take a free trip down to first base. So runners on first and second with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And now where Perkins is playing third, he doesn't get the courtesy runners.
Right, yeah.
So Perkins will have to run for himself here and from here on out as number 5 batter Connor Combs comes to the plate. He singled, struck out in his first 2 at-bats. Runners on first and second, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th, Here's the pitch. It was behind Combs. He's sort of waited on that one to hit him, and he never did.
I think he was surprised.
I do too. 9-4 Bulldogs on top. The winner with the upper hand in the 54th District standings, at least until they play Leslie County. Leslie County, I don't think they've had a loss yet in the district either. So.
Right.
One ball, no strikes on Combs. Here's the pitch. It'll be strike one right down the middle. Pretty pitch this time.
Yeah, good pitch there.
Put it right on the spot. Combs, I don't think he was interested in swinging at that one. I think he's just more trying to get his timing down here on Trace Kincaid.
Yeah.
Davidson started setting up outside. And he gets timeout called by Connor Combs. Kincaid back on the mound, gets the sign from Davidson. Looks back at the runner. Here's the pitch. Combs hits it hard down the third base line, but foul.
Got around a little earlier. That's a good swing.
He hit that one a ton. Just couldn't keep it in play. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Combs. This will be a big out right here if you're Kincaid. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Already 1 run across here in the inning for Perry Central. Kincaid looks at Davidson, gets the sign. Davidson moving outside. Makes me think it's a curveball. A curveball right plunked him in the back. Plunked Combs right between the 1 and the 9. And Combs will go to first after being hit by the pitch. So now the bases are full of Commodores with only 1 out here in the 5th inning.
It's good to set up any more perfectly for Perry Central to get back in this thing.
And Sheldon Ritchie will come to the plate for Perry Central. Coach Varney going out to have a word with his pitcher, Trace Kincaid. I've always wanted to sort of be a fly on the wall in those meetings right there. Yeah.
You know, there's not a whole lot to talk about, really.
There's not. And I think it's more of an advantage to, break up the rhythm, so to speak, for the hitters as much as anything. And let your, sort of calm everybody down.
I think so.
Just you'll hear people at these games just throw strikes. Well, it's not that easy.
No, I'm afraid it's not.
Just not that easy. Coach Varney makes his way back to the dugout. So the bases loaded, full of Commodores for Sheldon Ritchie. He struck out and flew out to left field his first 2 at-bats. Hit here would tighten this one back up. Here's the pitch from Kincaid. Ritchie swings, fouls it off for strike 1. I don't know if you saw the video of C.J. Stroud, the Houston Texans quarterback. He was throwing out the first pitch, and he was out on the field throwing. Looks like he needs to be over here at Little League throwing a baseball.
Really?
But he can throw a football 70 yards.
Yeah.
No balls, 1 strike to Ritchie. Here's the pitch from Kincaid. It's going to be outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And again, the Commodores have to be patient here. Kincaid's starting to struggle a little bit throwing strikes. They gotta put the pressure on him.
Hazard on top by 5, 9-4. Ritchie, hard hit ball down the third base line, but foul.
Yeah, he got a good cut on that one.
Commodore hitters being really aggressive, turning on that inside pitch, waking everybody up in that Hazard dugout.
They got them jumping.
1 ball, 2 strikes now to Ritchie. 267 hitter on the season. Bases loaded full of Commodores. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. They're trailing 9-4. Here's the pitch. There's the hit him. So Ritchie hit by another pitch, or hit by a pitch, and that's going to score a run. The 2 hit batsmen in a row for Trace Kincaid. Derek Fields going to cross the plate. So now the Commodores, coach, put up 2 runs on only 2 hits here in this inning.
Yeah. I don't think Coach Varney was happy about that call.
No, I don't either. I knew he wasn't when he was going out to talk to the umpire.
Yeah.
And the bases still remain loaded for the Commodores.
And only one out.
Perkins over at third, Connor Combs at second. Now Sheldon Ritchie at first. Jaden Willis coming to the plate for Perry Central. He's grounded out twice. Once to third, once to short. 9-5 is the score. Commodores put up 2 runs in the first, 1 run in the third, now 2 in the fifth. These odd-numbered innings have been favorable to Coach Willis and the Commodores.
And now it looks like we're going to have a pitching change.
Coach Barney coming out to have a word, tell everybody where to go, and we'll send it to the station for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the defensive changes for you and get back to action as quick as possible right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Over the last 20 years, Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has added several new services to their already existing family practice, internal medicine, pediatrics, in-house lab, and radiology. These services include mammography with diagnostic mammograms and breast biopsies, behavioral health, and now Beacons of Hope. Call today to schedule an appointment at any of our locations in Hazard, Hindman, Vico, Hyden, and now in Whitesburg. Walk-ins are always welcome.
Having electric motor problems? Then you, my friend, need to call Maggard Electric. Located on Highway 15, 6 miles north of Hazard, Maggard Electric has over 300 electric motors in stock, and their EASA-approved staff has more than 30 years' experience in electric motor repair. Swimming pool motors and complete pumps, motor for air compressors, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners. At Maggard Electric, they have it, or they'll get it at the best price. Maggard Electric, serving Perry and surrounding counties. Highway 15 north of Hazard, 436-6886.
Welcome back to Perry County Central High School here in the East Kentucky Sports Network. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier bringing you all the action. The new pitcher tonight for the Bulldogs will be Max Pelfrey, coming on in relief of Trace Kincaid. So, and it's not been, a tough situation for Max Pelfrey to come into here, Coach. The base is loaded with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning. Commodores already 2 across the plate here in the inning and threatening for a little more.
Yeah, they got to feel pretty good about things right now. And Kincaid just struggled throwing enough strikes, and Perry Central put enough balls in play to make good things happen for him.
So Pelfrey's going to be on the mound. Move Gage Logan over to first, and then Trace Kincaid moved to third. Batting order will remain the same for the Bulldogs. Pelfrey's first pitch misses high, ball 1 to Jaden Willis. 1 ball, no strikes to Willis. Only 1 out, the bottom of the 5th. 9-5, Bulldogs still on top. Commodores threatening. Another ball to Willis. 2 balls, no strikes is the count.
Pelfrey having a hard time finding the strike zone. That's not what the Bulldogs need right now.
And I think that in high school, that relief pitcher, you're not used to throwing. Ball misses high, 3 balls, no strikes to Willis. You're not used to throwing. You're loose, you're warm, you've been batting and running.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden you get 7 warm-up pitches to come in here and throw.
It's not as easy. You mentioned that earlier. It's not as easy as you might think.
That pitch from Pelfrey finds a strike zone. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Jaden Willis. Sometimes that's all it takes is that first strike. There's the second one. So now the count is full to Willis. Here's the payoff pitch from Pelfrey. Strike 3, Willis.
Yeah.
Watch that one.
Good pitch there.
Paint the outside corner for strike number 3. And that was a big out.
It was a huge out, yeah.
For Pelfrey, because now, you got the bases loaded and 2 outs. You can play normal infield, and just 1 out gets you out of this thing if you're Hazard. Ethan Fields, the new batter. Made a dandy catch out in center field earlier. Struck out his first at bat, grounded out to second in the 4th inning. Hit here from Fields, the senior, would certainly.
It's a big at-bat for Perry Central.
Help the Commodores. Fastball catches the inside corner, going to be strike 1 on Fields. Pelfrey gets the sign, looks at the catcher. Here's the pitch. Big curveball. misses high for ball one. Evens the count for Fields, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitchers always want that call right there, but now that was up at his eyes.
Oh yeah, I've never seen a pitcher not want that call. Right
yeah, they do. They want that one.
Here's the pitch, misses low and in, ball 2. Now 2-1 is the count. Ethan Field. 9-5 is the score. Bulldogs on top. Commodores still threatening. Pitch misses high. 3 balls, 1 strike now on Ethan Field.
Back to a hitter's count now.
You got to expect this one to be around the strike zone. Pelfrey don't want to walk a run in here. And Fields was looking for that one, just couldn't catch up to it, fouls it off. The count is full. The old ball coach Dixon right there, base hit right here, making the ball game. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
And it certainly would. He's exactly right.
Runners will be moving on the pitch right here with the full count. Fields asks for time. Time is granted. Fields back in the box. Pelfrey back on the mound. Here's the payoff pitch. Runners in motion. And got him looking. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. So Trace Kincaid gets in trouble, gets the bases loaded. They call on Max Pelfrey. He gets 2 strikeouts to end the Commodore threat here in the 5th inning. Perry Central scores 2 runs on 2 hits, leaves the bases loaded, and we'll go to the top of the 6th inning after this break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, you know, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Welcome back, folks, to Commodore Field here at Perry County Central High School in Hazard, Kentucky on a picture-perfect evening for baseball. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier bringing you a dandy in the crosstown rivalry between Hazard and Perry Central. This one's been all Hazard. The Commodores coach threatened a little bit in the 5th, but Max Pelfrey shut the door on that in a hurry, and Hazard still leads 9-5.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there to cut further into that lead, and Pelfrey made some big pitches with 1 out and with 2 outs, and kind of closed the door on that rally.
We'll move to the top of the 6th inning, and for Hazard, it will be Goins, Davidson, and Johnson. Goins leading things off, batting in the number 6 spot tonight. Hits this one a mile high. Back out of play. We strike 1 on Talon Goins. Devin Gayhart on the mound, came on in relief of Tanner Perkins. Big curveball gets going swinging. Tried to check his swing, couldn't hold up. No balls, 2 strikes now on Talon Goins.
Barney wasn't happy with that.
Goins wanting them to check it down to first. Fastball misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Gayhart had a little heat on that fastball.
Yeah, he did.
Dialed that
a
one
little
up.
extra oomph on that one.
Here's the pitch. Inside to Goins. Evens count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now coach. Pitching coach. Coach Johnny Wooten going to have a word with their home plate umpire.
I don't think Mr. Wooten's real happy.
He's not. I can tell he's not happy. And he has been tossed, ejected from the game.
He's thrown him out twice.
I think he's going to be thrown out once. I don't know really what's going on. I'll tell you what, while they finish this discussion, it'll be a good opportunity for us to send it back to the station for about a 1-minute break. We'll be back right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service Company offers a wide range of products including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts and structure, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights. They even have muck and Matterhorn boots and a wide selection of knee pads. Mine Service, locally owned on Highway 15 just south of Hazard, also with a branch on Business 23 in Wise, Virginia. Celebrating over 100 years in the mining industry. Mine Service Company. Dig into Fazoli's Italian classics and find your new favorite. Our baked ziti, baked spaghetti, and loaded fettuccine Alfredo are prepared with fresh, high-quality ingredients. And all your favorite sauces and toppings, cooked to bubbly perfection. These Italian classics are loaded with flavor and handcrafted to order, just for you. And you can't forget about our unlimited signature garlic breadsticks. Find your new favorite with our Italian classics and break breadsticks with us only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks, dining only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management, LLC.
Back to action here at Commodore Field. 2-2 count on Talon going. All the dust settled. Everybody restricted to the dugout.
These cross-town rivalries get a little heated, don't they?
They do. 9-5 is the score. Hazard on top. Talon going at the plate. This one hammered into center field. Big, huge bat toss. That ball is gone.
Yeah.
Off the road and into the river.
Yeah.
Talon Goins actually caught all of that one.
Yeah.
And that's going to put Hazard on top 10-5.
We talked about Goins earlier, and after watching the other day, man, he could hit the ball. And he just got all of that.
He did. He caught that fastball up in the zone, got his arms extended. Yeah. I didn't think the bat toss was legal in high school, but that's not going to be called on a home run of that magnitude. No. Talon Goins hit that ball 400 feet.
Yeah, to dead center field.
So that's going to be 10-5. The Bulldogs lead. A big home run by Talon Goins. Now we're having another discussion. And I'm not sure what this one's about, but I don't either. Now we've been asked for the deputy, and maybe a few folks having to leave early. I think he may have been ejected a third time. We're trying to figure out what's going on here. Either way, Talon Goins just hit a monstrous home run.
He did. That was a shot.
Put the Bulldogs up 10-5 here in the top of the sixth inning. Now Coach Willis is going to go out and have a word with his young pitcher. And we shall wait and see what's going to happen here. The Commodores coach really cut back into this thing in the bottom of the fifth. Felt like they had a lot of momentum, let the bases loaded. Max Pelfrey comes in with a couple big strikeouts to sort of shut the door on that. And then as funny as this game is, you come back in the top of the next inning and Talon Goins hits one in the river.
Yeah.
And now all the momentum is back towards Hazard.
It swings in a hurry, doesn't it?
It sure does. And, you know, that's the thing. And I'm sure that's what Coach Willis is talking to his guys about. You got to keep your composure right here. You know, it's a big lead, but you show a lot of fight. You show a lot of spunk. Try to get back in it. It's not over yet. As Clint Davidson will come to the plate. Hard to follow up that Talon Goins home run. He watched the first pitch driving there for strike one. Did Clint Davidson. Had himself a game. Nice sacrifice bunt in the third inning. Singled in the fourth. Both benches have been warning, and he has tossed. He's ejected the pitcher, Devin Gayhart. And we're having a nice little dust up right here. Now both teams sort of going back to the dugout. I didn't see where the pitch went. I was looking down.
It went over. It went straight over his head. It was just high. I don't really think that. I won't say.
Coach Willis has been ejected.
Yeah.
Ain't many people left to throw out.
Yeah.
Wearing red. This one's turning ugly in a minute. 10-5 is the score. Hazard on top. We've ejected a head coach, an assistant coach, and a player for the Commodores. And maybe a fan. Umpire is over here looking for, I think, some administration from the Perry County School District. Coach Dixon is out there on the field trying to maintain a little semblance of order. And this one is, oftentimes we see it do in these crosstown rivalries. Gets a little heated. People's emotions get the best of them.
Yeah, it does. I'm afraid Mr. Mullihan's emotions have got the best of him.
I think so.
I think he got a little too involved.
Well,
but that happens.
So now, I'll tell you what.
Hopefully we can get back and play a little baseball.
I hope so. We'll send it back to the station for a break, a 1-minute break, and then hopefully get some order restored. Not a whole lot of baseball being played right now, but we'll try to sort this one out the best we can and get it to you after this break right here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Max, your tax refund at Kemper Furniture. We've got the whole store on sale at awesome deals, but Kemper is offering you more. Take your choice of instant savings equal to twice the sales tax or up to 36 months financing, same as cash, interest free. It's all up to you, but either way you go, you're going to save big time during Kemper's Max Your Tax sale. Only for a limited time at Kemper's in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Where your connection matters most. Appalachian Wireless. But during tax season, you also gotta save some money. So Appalachian Wireless is offering up a brand new iPhone 13 for a penny. A penny for an iPhone 13 on a 2-year contract with the Mix and Match or Appalachian Unlimited plan. Offer good in-store only and good through April 26th. So visit them today and soften up those tax season woes. Terms and conditions may apply. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
If your sink won't drain just like it should, who you gonna call?
I know it!
If your toilet's clogged and it don't smell good, who can you call?
I know it!
Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Talk.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hyden.
Welcome back, folks, to Commodore Field here at Perry County Central. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier trying to sort this one out for you. Nothing major. You see it happen in Major League Baseball all the time. Coaches get ejected, but in this case, I've never seen three get ejected. Three of the Perry Central coaches have been ejected from the game and one Perry Central player. So
and it didn't have to happen. To be honest with you,
it didn't. I think that, and I'm not for sure the rule in high school. I don't know the rule. I don't keep up with that much. But after the Talon Goins home run, he flipped the bat.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying anything about that. I probably would have too.
If I hit one that far, I'd be pretty happy.
If I hit one that far, I would be tickled to death. And I think the Commodore coaches and players maybe took a little offense to that, but they have righted the ship. We've got some folks back out there. And we're set to play. We do have a new pitcher, Nolan Wooten, the Commodore pitcher. He was the catcher. He will come back in to pitch. And I think that may be the only play. Parker Maggard will be the catcher now for the Commodore.
Parker, an 8th grader, getting some valuable experience.
Especially in this game right here. I mean, this is a good spot to come into right now. First pitch from Wooten, misses high, ball one. We're back to play after all that. Commodore still trail. Hazard on top by 5 runs, 10-5. They scored 1 run here in the top of the 6th. 1-1 count, nobody out. The only action other than the antics of the fans and everybody was the Talon Goins home run. I'm not sure it's landed yet.
Yeah.
Pitch from Wooten. Called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now on the batter, Clint Davidson. Davidson had an RBI on a sac bunt and singled in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch from Wooten. Pitch misses high. It's going to be ball 4. So we'll have to keep up the clock because the scoreboard operator, I'm not for sure where anybody went. Have to take care of some housekeeping over here.
Yeah, I think so.
So Davidson with the walk. We'll put him on first base and bring Isaiah Johnson to the batter's box for the Bulldogs. Get this, Coach. Isaiah Johnson, this is his 4th plate appearance. He's walked the first 3.
I was going to say, I don't know if he's swung the bat yet.
Squares the bunt, pulls it back for ball 1.
He has shown tremendous patience at plate.
Turns the bunt. Pitch from Wooten finds a strike zone. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wooten looks the runner back. Davidson back at first. Here's the pitch. This is high and inside to Johnson. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Isaiah Johnson, second baseman for the Bulldogs. Been on base every time tonight via the walk. 3 balls, 1 strike. Looking to make it 4 in a row. He's hit the trifecta on walks, Coach. He's looking for the super right here.
He definitely is.
Nolan Wooten gets the sign. Throws over to first. Chases Davidson back. He's safe. Three balls, 1 strike to Johnson. The pitch, big cut by Johnson. Couldn't catch up to it. Full count. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. Hazard on top, 10-5. Looking to add to that lead late in this one. Pitch is going to be ball 4. Johnson.
Again, showing great patience up there.
Such a good eye. I mean, here's a couple of those pitches I thought he was going to swing at, but he didn't swing at them. A pitch.
I'm like you, I would have swung out of my cleats on a couple of them.
Now runners on first and second for the Bulldogs. Nobody out. Evan Aikman coming to the plate. Nolan Wooten on the mound for the Commodores. Aikman turns the bunt, fouls it off the mask of Maggard. Strike 1. I'll have to see. I guess they took out Gayhart for the Commodore, so Maggard will bat in Gayhart's spot at the top of the lineup, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch, turns the bunt again. Drops in there. Nice curveball from Wooten. Strike two. No balls, two strikes. To Evan Aikman. Wooten gets the sign, delivers a pitch. Fouled, not fouled, hit high in the air towards first. Willis could not play it. Ball's going to drop in there, and he tries to throw it to second. So Willis couldn't get back to make the catch at first. So another Commodore miscue is going to lead to the bases loaded for the Bulldogs with nobody out here at the top of the sixth.
I don't think he found it at first. When he turned to back up to get it, I think he lost it in the lights.
So now, if things couldn't get worse, you've got to deal with Tucker Napier with nobody out, but bases loaded.
Yeah.
You don't see this opportunity arise many times for a leadoff hitter. Napier, only one hit on the night, 3 for 4, struck out his last 2 appearances.
And now I'm wondering, what are we waiting on?
I jinxed us earlier. I want to go ahead and formally apologize. It took about an hour to play the first 4 innings, and it's taken an hour and 20 minutes to play the last 1.5.
Yeah.
Napier skies this one high into left field. Derek Fields giving chase, squeezes it for out number 1, but Clint Davidson's going to tag. So a sac fly,
deep sac fly
from Napier scores Davidson, and that makes it 11-5 Bulldogs. Runners on first and second for the Bulldogs. They weren't able to advance. Trace Kincaid coming to the plate. 3 out of 4 on the evening, 2 doubles, a single, struck out and scored twice. Pretty efficient night.
This young man is just a dangerous hitter.
Pretty efficient night for Kincaid.
Yes, it is.
Watches the first pitch, catch outside part of the plate, strike 1 on Trace Kincaid. Wooten gets the sign. Big curveball fouled by Kincaid. Nice play. Tanner Perkins over at third base. Chased that one.
Yeah, that was a nice play.
Chased that one into foul territory to get that free out, Coach. Those are ever so important, and none more than this situation right here, if you're the Commodores. So 2 outs now for the Bulldogs as Max Pelfrey comes to the plate. Came on in relief, pitched out of a jam in the bottom of the 5th inning. Helped his Bulldogs maintain that momentum. First pitch misses high, I suppose, for ball 1.
That's the same thing. That consistent strike zone all of a sudden is got a little tighter.
Pitch right down the middle, going to be strike 1, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wooten looks at his catcher, Parker Maggard, to get the sign. Maggard, Wooten. Wooten looks the runner back. Here's the pitch. It'll be outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pelfrey back in the box. Hammers a curveball. This one may be gone too. This is long gone and deep.
That is in the river.
Max Pelfrey with a 3-run blast here in the top of the 6th inning to put Hazard up by 9 runs, 14-5.
That was in the river.
Just a great piece of hitting that time by Pelfrey. Second home run of the inning for the Bulldogs. 14-5 is the score that clears the bases as Johnson and Aikman come around to touch home plate just in front of their teammate, Max Pelfrey. We've got another mound visit. Coach Haynes going out to talk to the Commodores.
One of the few remaining coaches.
Yeah. Perry Central allowed Hazard. Hazard scored 2 runs in the first, 4 in the third, 3 in the fifth, and now put up a 5 spot here so far in the top of the 6th inning on 2 big home runs and a sac fly.
Yeah.
So sandwich that sac fly in between those 2 home runs makes it taste better.
Yeah.
And that will bring Gage Logan to the plate.
Those 2 home runs together went about 900 feet.
Oh, my gosh. That one right there was just crushed. Both of them were. I mean, there were no doubters.
Yeah, they were.
Coach Dixon, we were talking to him before the game, and, you know, he said, talking about the heat and sort of how the day was a little more humid, he said, thought the ball may carry a little better today. He said, it wouldn't surprise me if we see a home run.
Yeah, he was right.
He was right.
We've seen some shots.
14-5. Hazard on top. Here in the top of the 6th inning. With Gage Logan coming to the plate. Called strike on the first pitch. Caught the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike to Logan. Wooten. Logan flies this one down the left field, and it hits in fair territory. Yeah, right in front, just sort of in no man's land, right down the line.
Yeah.
Too far for the third baseman to go get, too far for the left fielder to chase down.
And again, that's just hitting them where they ain't.
That's exactly right. Gage Logan with the 2-out single here in the top of the 5th inning for Hazard, keeps their at bat alive with Skylar Cheney coming to the plate. Cheney hit a hard line drive right at Tanner Perkins to end the 5th inning. Watches the curveball catch the outside part of the plate, strike 1. Throws over to first, chases Logan back. This one just misses the strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike to Skylar Cheney. Nolan Wooten gets the sign from Maggard. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Skylar. Two outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Hazard. This Cheney flares this one in the left field. It's going to drop for a single.
Yeah, another good solid at bat.
Good effort by Elkins to give chase. Thought he may come up with it, but just another solid single from Cheney. That's going to move Gage Logan over into scoring position for Talon Goins. Led this inning off, Coach, and seems like that was forever ago.
Yeah,
as far as, you know, here as we sit here,
I was going to say he led the inning off yesterday.
As we sit here in this space and time, he's led this inning off with a home run.
Yeah,
hit in the middle of the road and took a big hop. So Talon Goins at the plate, facing Nolan Wooten, fouls this one off the backstop. First pitch, strike 1. And how hard would it be right here if you're Talon Goins? You've seen you hit a home run. You've seen your teammate Max Pelfrey hit a home run this inning. How hard would it be?
You know it's in his mind.
To swing out of your shoes right
Yeah, you know it's in his mind.
Going, no ball, 1 strike to Talon Goins. There was Wooten took a little something off
he
that.
He was sitting on that one, though. He wanted it.
No balls, 2 strikes now to Goins. Definitely swung out of his shoes there. 2 outs.
He was swinging at the stoplight over there.
Curveball. This one hit high, but to left field. Field's coming on. Cannot make the catch. And a heady piece of base running by Davis.
I think that may...
That's going to put Hazard up 10, but Commodores will get 1 more bat in the bottom half. And that's a great piece of base running by Gage Logan. He didn't slow down when that ball was hit. Derek Fields had a long way to go in a really short time to get there.
Well, he recognized the situation. He knew there was 2 outs, and he just like I said, took off running and didn't look back.
Whether Derek Fields would have caught that ball or not, he was still going to come and touch home. But that's just,
right, yeah.
That's just good base running right there. And that little, hit puts Hazard up 10. So if the Commodores can't scratch a run across in the, the bottom half of the 6th inning, this one we end with the mercy rule. There's a hard hit by Davidson. That goes into left field. Now Skylar Cheney's coming home. No throw at the plate. Cheney comes sliding across. So back-to-back singles from Goins and Davidson puts 2 more runs up in this inning for the Bulldogs. Now it's 7 runs here in the 6th inning for Hazard, and maybe injured. I don't know if that was his shoulder or what. Got an injured Bulldog. Maybe it was Clint Davidson. Coaching staff
checking on him. Yeah,
Chase Patrick and company will take care of Mr. Davidson. Certainly hope he's okay. That's a huge part of this Bulldog, lineup. It has catching duties, and then, absolutely on fire at the plate right now is Clint Davidson. That's going to bring Isaiah Johnson back to the plate. 4 walks on the night for Johnson.
I'm not understanding why it's taken so long here.
They tried the old hidden ball trick, and I don't know if he's going to call him safe or out. And I think that was what was taking so long. The second baseman had the ball. The pitcher didn't have the ball. And when the runner got the lead, he went over there to tag him. But evidently you can't do that in high school for some reason, because
I'm missing something.
They're not letting them do it. So
yeah,
now
I am missing something.
Now we're back to play with a high fly ball from Johnson out into left center field. Fields coming on, makes the catch. Derek Fields, a long way to run, cashes that one in for out number 3, but the Bulldogs do some damage, Coach. 7 runs in the 6th inning. They're up by 11, 16-5. Commodores will come to bat in the bottom of the 6th, looking to keep this one going. If not, it'll be Hazard via the run rule, but we'll find out after the short break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Trust is delivering on promises, and People's Bank and Trust has been doing exactly that. They have the planning and the resources you need to help you take advantage of opportunities. With all the technology you need to make banking easy, your success requires vision and the resources of a bank that's on your side. That's People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. They're here for you. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Pico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Welcome back, folks, here at Perry County Central's Commodore Field. Hazard and Perry County Central. Coach, was a close ball game for a while. Perry Central got back in it in that, the bottom of the 5th inning. Max Pelfrey come on in relief, shuts that down. And then the Bulldogs, explode for 7 runs off of 2 big home runs, a 3-run shot from Max Pelfrey, and a solo shot from Talon Gold.
2 moon shots, really.
And they are well in command now, 16-5. And Commodores don't score at least 2 runs here. Hazard will win a shortened game due to the mercy rule. It's 15 runs in at least the 3rd or 4th inning, and then once you get to the 5th inning, it's a 10-run deficit after the home team bats is the mercy rule. So Commodores down 11, needing to score here to keep this one going. Had a few little incidents, a couple coaches tossed, a couple players tossed, a few fans tossed, and Coach Napier over here between innings, he's trying to get tossed.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of what's going on here.
I'm not either. But now here we are, nonetheless, with Nolan Wooten leading things off here in the bottom of the sixth, facing Max Pelfrey. We strike one to Wooten.
But you hate to see what was a good baseball game kind of go south here and turn into something it shouldn't have been.
I agree, and we've been there and done that. We've said that during basketball. We've said that, during we would have during football. We had a football game that sort of turned a little bit ugly.
Yeah, we did.
Times, so. No balls, 2 strikes to Wooten. Pelfrey way ahead in the count. Looking to close this one out here for the Bulldogs. Win would put the Bulldogs in essentially a tie for first place with Leslie County until those two teams meet. There's a hard hit ball by Wooten down the right field line. It's going to drop fair. Cheney comes on, can't field it. Gets to it rather quickly.
Yeah, he recovered in a hurry there. And,
sure did.
Held Wooten to a single.
So Parker Maggard now coming to the plate. His first at-bat of the evening. Runner on first, nobody out in the form of Nolan Wooten. Max Pelfrey on the mound. And that's what you wanted for Perry Central. You wanted to lead off base runner.
Yeah.
Wooten delivers. Maggard watches the first pitch. Miss on the inside part of the plate for ball one. Wooten stretching that lead out at first base. Pelfrey not too concerned with him. Big cut from Maggard. Can't catch up to it. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Maggard, just an 8th grader, having a really good season thus far for the Commodore. Good eye.
Good looking young athlete. He's a good football player, good baseball player, got a big future.
2 balls, 1 strike to Parker Maggard. Here's the pitch from Pelfrey. Fouled up and out of play. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Maggard back in the box. Pelfrey gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Ball's going to be low. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Maggard. Here's the payoff pitch. Wooten at first. To Maggard. Hit hard into right center field. Nice hit by Maggard.
Getting the gap.
That's over Cheney's head. That's off the wall. Maggard is going to have to go into second with a double. Wooten's going to be held up at third. A nice piece of hitting by Parker Maggard. Hit that one like a rocket into right center field, Coach.
Yeah, he did. While the ball was loose, they asked for time.
That's strange. So Maggard's double send Wooten over to third.
I always thought you had to have the ball.
I did too.
That one was bouncing all over the infield. Somebody called time.
14, Caleb Combs on to hit in the place of Derek Fields. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning, excuse me. Commodores need to get these 2 runs across, Coach, to keep this one going.
Yeah, if they want to extend it, they got to.
An 11-run Bulldog lead. Pelfrey to Combs. Fouled over towards the third base dugout. No balls, 2 strikes now to Combs. Got Combs up now. Dylan Elkins on deck. Right now with nobody out, looks like Tanner Perkins will get a chance to hit here as well. Combs back in the box. Waits the pitch from Max Pelfrey. Gets the sign. High leg kick. Here it is. Just missed on the outside part of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Caleb Combs. Nolan Wooten at third. Parker Maggart second. Here's the pitch from Pelfrey. Got him on the outside corner. Got him looking. Combs a little too close to take there. Goes down on strikes for out number 1. Dylan Elkins to the plate. Singled and scored a run in the first. Walked and scored a run in the third. Max Pelfrey, 1 out now. Ball's in the dirt. Blocked up by Gage Logan, who's moved to the catching position after the injury to Davidson.
Yeah, I'm still not sure what happened to Davidson, but he was definitely in pain.
Here's the pitch from Pelfrey. Big curveball.
Nice
strike
pitch.
zone. It sure was.
Nice pitch.
Pelfrey's one of these guys. He's pitched in spot duty over the last couple of years. He's been relied on a whole lot more this year and done an outstanding job.
Yeah, he can throw it.
He's locations always around the zone. He's got that nice curveball. Nice change of pace from his fastball. Fastball misses just outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Dylan Elkins. Pelfrey with a pitch. Elkins swings, misses, can't catch up to the fastball. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And again, he had great location on that fastball out there on the outside corner.
It barely, would have caught the plate. One you got to swing at. Elkins offered at it, couldn't catch up. Swings at this big curveball, can't catch it up either. Goes down on strikes. 2 outs. Now here for the Commodores in the bottom of the 6th, both via the strikeout.
Yeah, and on 2 really good pitches. Those 2 strike pitches to both batters were just excellent pitches.
Tanner Perkins coming to the plate now. Couple hits, couple RBIs, and a walk. A single here would likely extend this game at least 1 more inning, Coach. Here's the pitch from Pelfrey. Hit right back up the middle. It'll be a single, and they're going to send him. Here comes the throw to the plate. Not going to do it. A 2-out, 2 RBI single for Tanner Perkins. Cuts the Bulldog lead to 9, so we will play on here in the 7th.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting there by Perkins.
It really was. Perkins had a fantastic night. Did a great job on the mound getting the start. Maybe only gave up 1 earned run, and then comes back from the plate with 3 hits, 4 RBIs now. For the senior from Perry Central, 16-7 is the score. Bulldogs still on top. Connor Combs at the plate now. Maggard came around to score, and so did Nolan Wooten. Connor Combs watches the first pitch, drop in there for strike 1. The pitch.
Good pitch again.
Curveball.
That curveball is just that's tough. That's tough to pull the trigger on.
Combs sort of started stepping out, like he thought it was going to hit him or definitely be a ball, and
that was a good looking pitch.
Broke off the table. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Connor Combs. Here's the pitch. Pelfrey hit hard, but foul. And the umpire doesn't have any extra baseballs in his pocket. Now we've had an error throwing it back in, so we'll chase that ball down, and he'll get a pitch again here in a minute, Coach. Yeah, I bragged. I said this game was flying by.
Yeah, you had us on a record time there for a while, and then
it's going to be a 3-hour high school baseball.
Yeah.
I think I saw the Reds and the Padres play one a little bit quicker than
they're on a pitch clock.
Oh, 0 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Connor Combs. Max Pelfrey at the mound. Leg kick, here's the pitch. Ball 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cone. Pelfrey gets the sign from Logan. Curveball. Combs just offers at it, fouls it away. Didn't really like that one, but not a whole lot he could do with it.
That is just a slick little curveball there. I like that pitch when Pelfrey turns loose. It looks like it's coming right at the right-hand hitter, and then it ends up right in the middle of the plate.
Curveball again. This one, he started towards the middle of the plate, and it dropped off the outside part of the plate for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Connor Cone. Pelfrey with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard by Combs, but foul. Count will remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good crowd on hand. Not many people leaving.
The ones that have been allowed to stay are still sticking around.
Unless they've been asked to.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch from Pelfrey. Hit high and deep by Combs. Center fielder going back, makes the catch for Hazard. So the Commodores are able to put 2 across in the bottom of the 6th, and we will play on. Bulldogs still up by 9, 16-7. We'll be back after this break. You're listening to high school baseball right here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Having electric motor problems? Then you, my friend, need to call Maggard Electric. Located on Highway 15, 6 miles north of Hazard, Maggard Electric has over 300 electric motors in stock, and their EASA-approved staff has more than 30 years' experience in electric motor repair. Swimming pool motors and complete pumps, motor for air compressors, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners. At Maggard Electric, they have it, or they'll get it at the best price. Maggard Electric, serving Perry and surrounding counties. Highway 15 north of Hazard, 436-6886.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Welcome back, folks. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier bringing you the 7th and final inning here from Commodore Field. The Commodores taking on the Bulldogs, and Hazard with a big, comfortable 9-run lead going to the top of the 7th. And Coach gives the Commodores a lot of credit. They could have wilted right there, but Tanner Perkins comes up with a big 2-out single to
they didn't have any quit in them.
Keep them alive. And Hazard still up big, 16-7. You know, just an efficient performance tonight from Hazard offensively.
It has been,
They've taken advantage of Perry Central mistakes, but they've also, been able to do what they need to do: a sacrifice bunt, a hit and run, 2 big home runs. So and I tell you one thing too: Hazard's not striking out a whole lot. I think they've only struck out like 3 times the whole game.
Yeah, they're all putting the ball in play.
New pitcher for the Commodores, Sheldon Ritchie, takes the mound in replace of Nolan Wooten. Parker Maggard still taking on the catching duties now for the Commodores. Perkins at third, Elkins at short. Nolan Wooten goes to second. Willis on at first. Leading off things for the Bulldogs here in the top of the 7th will be Evan Aikman. Aikman grounds this one over to short, fielded by Elkins. Up, throws first to retire. Evan Aikman, 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Nice play by Elkins over at short to
stayed right on that grounder.
Record out number 1 for the Commodores. Tucker Napier coming back to the plate for the Bulldogs. Will be his 6th at bat tonight.
And that's uncommon.
Very uncommon.
That is uncommon to get that many at-bats in one game.
Big curveball from Richie, hit hard into right center field. By Napier, gets in a gap, goes back to the wall, fielded. He's going around first and head towards second to throw the tag. Nice relay from the Commodore outfield right there.
Nice throw. He just nailed the runner.
Dylan Howard, the right fielder, gets it in a hurry to retire Tucker Napier at second base. That will be a 9-6 put out for out number 2. Now, Coach Varney going out to have a word with their field umpire, Mr. Dirk Flincham. So 2 outs now for the Commodores here in the top of the 7th. Trace Kincaid coming to the plate. He flew out to the second baseman his last at bat, or third baseman his last at bat, excuse me. Was that play that Perkins made in foul territory?
Yeah, that was a dandy. That was a highlight reel catch.
First pitch misses for a ball. Second pitch finds a strike zone. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike to Trace Kincaid. There's the pitch from Richie. Fouled hard off the net by Kincaid. Took a cut at that one. He's trying to join the home run club tonight with Jones and Pelfrey.
He got his money's worth on that.
Sure did. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Kincaid. Here's the pitch from Richie. Kincaid barely gets a piece of that one to stay alive. Fouls it off. Parker Maggard once again with the catching duties. Here's the pitch from Richie. I asked him to see if he went, and third base umpire Dirk Flincham said yes, he did. So pretty efficient inning that time by Sheldon Richie. 3 up, 3 down for the Bulldogs in the top of the 7th. And the Commodores one last chance to try to come back in this one. They trail 16-7. But we'll come to bat at the bottom of the 7th inning after this short break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, you know, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call James Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service Company offers a wide range of products including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts and structure, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights. They even have muck and Matterhorn boots and a wide selection of knee pads. Mine Service, locally owned on Highway 15 just south of Hazard, also with a branch on Business 23 in Wise, Virginia. Celebrating over 100 years in the mining industry. Mine Service Company.
Welcome back, folks, to Commodore Field here at Perry County Central High School. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier. Well, the big 54th District matchup, Coach. This one's been all Bulldogs. They lead the Commodores 16-7, 9-run deficit for Perry Central coming to bat when their last bat.
One last go around here.
And they will be leading off here will be Sheldon Richie. He's batting in the 6th spot, so it'll be 6, 7, 8 tonight for the Commodores. Sheldon Richie, Jaden Willis, and Ethan Fields. Trying to turn the lineup back over for Coach Willis and his Commodores. Max Pelfrey back on the mound for the Bulldogs. Be his 3rd inning of work, and he's only thrown 39 pitches.
Yeah, this has been a pretty good outing for him.
Yeah, really impressed. I've not seen him pitch a whole lot until tonight, and he got out of a couple of pressure-packed situations where that big curveball gets ahead of Richie, and that's why right there.
Yeah.
This big cut by Richie, fouled it off, but no balls, 2 strikes on Richie. Pelfrey on the mound gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep by Richie. Goins going back. He's got plenty of room. Gets underneath it, squeezes it for out number one. Richie put it in play, but hit it right to where Goins was.
Yeah, hit it pretty good, really.
He did. So 1 up, 1 down for the Commodores here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Jaden Willis coming to the plate now for the Commodores. 0 for 3 tonight, 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Watches the first pitch from Pelfrey, missed blowing away, ball 1. Pelfrey deals. Pretty fast ball right over the outside corner. 0 balls, 2 strikes now to Willis. Yeah, here's the thing, Coach, about Pelfrey. Willis laces this one down the right field line. It's going to drop in there for a hit. Cut off by Cheney. We've seen Cheney do that twice tonight. Hustle over, cut that ball off.
Good inside-out swing there by Willis, too.
Oh, it was a nice piece of hitting by Willis. It took the fastball and took it. He didn't try to pull it. It was outside. He just took it down the right field line. Good piece of hitting by Jaden Willis. 1 out single for the Commodores. Brings Ethan Fields up to the plate. Fields 0 for 3 tonight, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Nolan Wooten in the on-deck circle. Pelfrey looks Willis over at first. Comes set with a pitch. Catches the outside corner, strike 1 to Ethan Fields.
Pelfrey has had good command of all of his pitches tonight. He's just throwing strikes.
He really has. You know, when you get comfortable throwing those pitches for strikes, then you can mix them up like that. The first pitch was a fastball. Drop the big curveball in there for strike number 2, and now if you're the batter, you really don't know what to expect.
Yeah, you gotta be swinging on this.
Field in the box, awaits the pitch from Pelfrey. Pelfrey with a leg kick, fastball, misses just off the outside corner of the plate. Ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes, Ethan Fields. Jaden Willis over at first, a 1 out single. Puts a base runner on for the Commodores. Fields, a little inside out swing, fouls this one off down the third base line, over into the Hazard dugout. Count remains the same, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Field awaits the pitch from Pelfrey. Pelfrey, the big leg kick, fastball, hit hard by Fields out into left field.
Right at that left fielder.
Right,
he was positioned perfectly.
Coming on making the catch was Evan Aikman. He had him played perfectly. You're right.
Sure did.
2 outs now for the Commodores here in the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing 16-7. This one's been all Bulldogs. The win will move Hazard pretty much into a tie for first place with Leslie County as far as the district standings go. And that will be a big matchup whenever those 2 teams play.
Absolutely. It's very important.
Nolan Wooten to the plate now. Watch the first pitch, miss high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, runner on first, 2 outs for the Commodores here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing the Bulldogs 16-7. Hazard busted this one open in the 5th inning, putting up 7 runs on the Commodores. Excuse me, the 6th inning.
Like you mentioned, behind 2 moonshots.
Oh, that's just the 3-run homer by Max Pelfrey and a solo shot by Talon Goins. That was just pitch drops in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Nolan Wooten. 2 of the hardest hit baseballs I've seen this year.
Yeah,
and I mean they were just
they were just no doubters.
2 balls, 1 strike to Wooten. He waits the pitch. Pelfrey misses low and outside for ball 2. Ball 3, 3-1 now. Wooten batting in the number 9 spot. Flips this back over. We'll see Parker Maggard bat again. His only plate appearance tonight had a double and an RBI. Wooten fouls this one off. A little cue shot over to the first base dugout. Full count to Nolan Wooten. 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Pelfrey looking for the big pitch to shut this one down. Pelfrey, leg kick, pitch, ball 4. This is high, so now runners on first and second for the Commodores with Parker Maggard coming back to the plate. Once again, Parker Maggard come in relief duty, so to speak, at the catcher position. Had 1 at bat.
Yeah, had a good look at that bat last time.
Made the most of it. It's the hard hit double to the gap. Do that here, you drive in at least 1 run, maybe 2. Maggard into the box. Pelfrey on the mound. Pelfrey, here's the pitch. Curveball misses high, going to be ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Maggard. Maggard steps back in the box, waits the pitch. Pelfrey. This one finds the strike zone, even as the count 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Parker Maggard. Max Pelfrey, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed by Maggard. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chase that one a little bit out of the zone.
Yeah, chase that breaking ball that time.
One ball, 2 strikes to Maggard. Once again, Pelfrey looking to shut this one down. Here's Pelfrey. Here's the pitch. Barely misses on the inside corner, even count 2 apiece. I kept waiting for the strike 3 call. Because earlier, I think he was calling it. Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Maggard. Here's the pitch. Fouled back, out of play. Into the bleachers safely.
Parker Maggard stayed alive.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see, man. These young guys come in, they get some reps.
They're very battle.
Take advantage of it, you know. And I think he's done that this year. 2-2 count. Now to Maggard. From Pelfrey. Here's the pitch. This one misses high, goes off the backstop. For some reason, the runners didn't run. That's going to make the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Maggard. So now with a full count and 2 outs, the runner should be in motion on the pitch. This one fouled off the backstop by Maggard, staying alive. Full count to Maggard.
And we are now past the 3-hour mark.
I was checking the phone here that we called in the station with. 3 hours, 16 minutes.
Yeah.
So this one swung on and missed by Maggard, and that one's going to do it. The Bulldogs in this one via the strikeout, and they're going to leave Commodore Field with a big 9-run win, 16-7 over the Commodores of Perry County Central. We'll send it back to the station for one final break. When we come back, we'll finish this one up right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service Company offers a wide range of products including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts, and structure, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights. They even have muck and Matterhorn boots and a wide selection of knee pads. Mine Service, locally owned on Highway 15 just south of Hazard, also with a branch on Business 23 in Wise, Virginia. Celebrating over 100 years in the mining industry. Mine Service Company. Dig into Fazoli's Italian classics and find your new favorite. Our baked ziti, baked spaghetti, and loaded fettuccine Alfredo are prepared with fresh, high-quality ingredients and all your favorite sauces and toppings, cooked to bubbly perfection. These Italian classics are loaded with flavor and handcrafted to order, just for you. And you can't forget about our unlimited signature garlic breadsticks. Find your new favorite with our Italian classics and break breadsticks with us only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks, dining only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management, LLC.
Folks, to Commodore Field here at Perry County Central High School. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier bringing you this one. Hazard defeats Perry Central by a score of 16-7. And Coach, we saw a little bit of everything in this game.
Yeah, had a good back and forth ball game going. The Bulldogs pulled away with a 7-run, 6th inning, and looked good doing it. They really just took command of the ball game and pulled away there for a convincing win.
Now they did, and they got that inning started with a big home run by Talon Goins, and then it comes back around to Max Pelfrey, and he has a big 3-run home run himself. And the wheels sort of fell off for the Commodores at that time. They were able to come back with 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th, but the damage had already been done. Hazard scored 2 in the first, 4 in the 3rd, 3 in the 5th, and 7 in the 6th, and just too big of a hole for the Commodores to dig out of. But, but we saw a little bit of everything tonight, and Hazard, give him a ton of credit. They hit the ball, but they took advantage of mistakes when those mistakes presented themselves.
They did. They played good baseball all the way around. You got to give them credit for that. They just had they were ready for the moment.
The Bulldogs win here, and the Bulldogs softball team beat Leslie. So Hazard is the 14th Region All-A champion, and will represent the region at the All-A state tournament here next week, I do believe. Maybe the following week. So congratulations to the Lady Bulldogs, and not for sure what we've got on deck for you, here on the East Kentucky Sports Network coming up. We had a lot of rain last week, trying to make up for it this week, and just a dandy baseball game tonight. But once again, the Commodores come up on the short end of the stick, but give Hazard a lot of credit, Coach. They look really good tonight.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
Well, we'll go ahead and shut this one down from our broadcast partner tonight, Coach Randy Napier, for Robbie and Shane back at the studio, for everybody listening at home and tuning us in, and especially for all our sponsors for letting us do these games. We sure appreciate it. Stay tuned to the East Kentucky Sports Network for upcoming games and coverage, and until then, we'll see you hopefully at the field. But take care, have a good evening, and good night from the East Kentucky Sports Network.